And what is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
No, darn it. AI camera, don't get my dusty monitor. Oh, shoot. Members night. Sunday night. Woo. I was procrastinating. I was relaxing. I did not get enough done this weekend, which, oh well. I got to go do stuff for my dad and my parents on Tuesday, help him out. So I thought we'd have a nice little member stream. I'm going to drop the link in the community section. Hold on. I'm messaging Voltaire now. I think I got the Google voicemail back up and running. I will post the link. Hold on. I'm just doing many things at once. Got to get ready for next week. This next week's going to be a big week for MME with our special guest. Hopefully everything goes through okay. So the link is now in the community section. If you are a member, if you're not a member, please consider for 99 cents Nerd Cosa Nostra. That means this Sunday night members night's chill. There's, we're just topics if you want. If you would like to come on, if not, you don't offend me. I'm very easygoing, but Nerd Cosa Nostra is great for any community that he's in. Very knowledgeable about horror and movies and comic books, and I've had a great time getting to know him. And that's why I like the Have You Met series, because our good pal Rhea, who's busy during the holidays right now, probably enjoying good food, family, getting good stuff. Hey, RJ, how's it going?
Hello.
I'm going to keep you smaller because I got I'm still
few hours before I go back to work.
I know I'm dreading work tomorrow. I got to be honest. I've been crashing because work has been so brutal lately. Hey, Last Line. I appreciate you being a member as well.
Yeah. Plus, this is going to be a busy week for entertainment.
Yes. There's good news
tomorrow
already.
There is Skeleton Crew.
Oh, tomorrow is Skeleton Crew. What time do you want to?
I think 6 p.m. Pacific. So it's 9 p.m. Eastern.
That's going to mess up Crazy Joe's show. Maybe.
Yeah, tomorrow the Creature Commandos review embargo lifts, and then the Skeleton Crew comes
please
out.
keep in mind, RJ, I don't have an ego. I'm a big man. I don't need to be big screen, but 4K camera, I want to take advantage of the quality. No offense.
I
made you smaller.
That's fine. Okay.
All right. Let me also, if people would be so kind as to try the Google voicemail for Voltaire to bring back the mic drop. Let me message Voltaire right now. See, I'm doing everything at once. 401. Okay, what is it? 412-501-3356. Call it. I think it's working. How do you like what's going on with the channel so far? You like the improvements in quality, at least not with my commentary on rumors, but video.
I think you should delete the channel.
That's not nice. I know you're joking, but that's not.
No, I think everything's going good. I think
this Terrifier here People actually, I thought I didn't want to take advantage of you for it, but people said you got a bargain to watch all 3 Terrifier movies for $75. You're like, people are like, you don't know what you're in for. I'm like, oh my God. So now 4th is terrifying me, asking me when it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to try Wednesday, Thursday night, maybe next Sunday night, maybe this Sunday, just bang it out. And then hopefully I could get to sleep for the work the next day. I'm not trying to back out of this. I appreciate the help. That really helped, especially since I bought something on Black Friday, which I shouldn't have. My PSVR 2, which I'm really looking forward to. I got to tell my wife. She doesn't watch the show, so. Don't say anything, Callie. Don't say anything.
Dog's gonna rat you out.
No, she's not. No, she's not. It's getting a little colder in the man cave. I need to get a space heater down here. You're okay. I said at least 20. I said at least 20. Are you supposed to watch it with me? We got good views on this. Everyone's on X. Come on, YouTube viewers, thumbs up the video. Help us out. X is beating us out tonight because people want to talk about this. Let's start it out. And Donovan Martin, of course, like clockwork, says not believing this for a second. But would you like to know, Donovan, that this is approved by James Gunn? Now, what's approved by James Gunn? Hey, Crazy Joe.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
By the way, CGH, I heard you saying something to me just as I hit leave studio, so I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't worry about it live.
We were in another stream, and as I was hitting leave studio, he said something to me.
Yeah. We're live.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
Oh, buy now on Netflix. I want to see that last line. A documentary called Buy. I watched the trailer for that. I really want to see that. I'm trying to catch. There's a lot in the chat. Yes, hey, everyone, hope all is well. Thank you for those who support my channel, Reign of Horror. Definitely check out Nerd Cosa Nostra. If anyone, people don't post links as much as anymore. If anyone wants to post a link,
yeah, you need new mods.
Well, you know what, RJ, type something in the chat. If you're gonna do stuff. Are you gonna do mod work while you're on the panel though?
I can. I'm gonna do double D.
All right, hold on. I have to
X
get
will
back.
never give me mod duty again.
No offense, CJH, but sometimes you go a little hot. Not lately. All right, let me see. Do not abuse these. I do not want any mod shenanigans. All right, where is my? Oh, here.
I'm gonna ban everyone. I'm gonna ban all your viewers.
You're gonna regret it.
No, please just actually do mod stuff.
I'm gonna ban everyone.
Okay, standard moderator.
That's how I lost
that way you
my,
can post links
mod
for
duty,
people and stuff.
RJ.
Yeah. Perp is never getting that honor. Sorry. I'm just kidding.
He's banned. Wait, what's he doing here?
Yeah.
See, this is what happens. I can't have too many mods like last time. No offense to everyone. I can't have too many mods like last time. Only if you're really going to help.
I don't know, man. That avatar is pretty cool.
It is a pretty cool avatar. All right, so
you're on the panel.
By the way, I have a potential clip out for you, Max.
Good.
I have news. I have news too. I have news too.
Grace Randolph saying.
Though.
Grace Randolph's talking about that she doesn't hate James Gunn.
Well, there's that, and there's also something else, like a controversial topic that CGH brought up.
I have news too.
The James Gunn.
Okay. Well, I wanted to talk about the first thing first. Like clockwork, Donovan Martin says, "I'm not believing this for a second about the Jonathan Bailey for Batman the Brave and the Bold."
Who?
But what you might not know, people that do not like scoopers and rumors,
is Robert Pattinson.
No, it's not Robert Pattinson. Is that he does kind of look? No, he doesn't look like Robert Pattinson. Is that James Gunn liked the tweet? Now, what does this mean? We are going to discuss. Does this mean Jonathan Bailey is now the next casting for DC? CJ, I'm trying to make a clip out. Don't ruin it, please. Does this mean that Jonathan Bailey is the next casting for James Gunn's DC Studios? Or because he doesn't do the usual, that's fake news. He usually does this fake news. I actually don't think so. I just think he likes the actor. He's like, oh, that's a good choice. I think it's as simple as that. It could be something else. Other casting rumor, but this is different than the other things that came up, because remember when David Cornsfoot started to be talked about when James Gunn said no one's cast yet. No one's cast yet. We all kind of know that was James Gunn playing the social media game. Someone knew something if they were talking about David Cornsfoot way back then, and he became. And then also Millie Alcock was also rumored to be in casting consideration before she's in. James Gunn's like, no, nothing's official. Nothing's official. He said also, I don't talk about potential castings because if they don't get it, that's not good for anybody.
What if
What
if he's liking it because the first part says Jonathan Bailey in the DCU? Doesn't necessarily mean that he's Batman.
Okay. That's a good point. Let's actually read the quote, and then let's get Joe, Perp, and RJ. Okay, so here's this is what the fan said, and then he just liked it. We are at the point now where James Gunn fandom has reached Snyder fandom, where he liked something, and we got to talk about it for an hour.
The turkey picture all over.
We're here. We're here.
We don't have to.
Yes, I want to.
James Gunn.
I want to, Joe.
Well, there's a difference between want to and have to.
Well, I don't even know who this guy is, so I want to do research on stream.
He's
not
the
ahead of stream.
Jonathan Bailey's the male
Research.
lead in Wicked.
Just watch his movie.
I will.
Yeah, he's the
When
male
I
lead
do-
in Wicked. That's where he's
When I do research, I look at their IMDb and like, oh, I can watch this
When
movie.
he
It's on this
does
streaming. It's
research.
on this streaming. Oh, I could check him out. You know, to
When
see
are you
if
getting
I
on
like.
Letterbox?
That's what I don't know.
When
But
do
that's
you
what I
do
did for
research?
Jonathan Stewart and what's the actor, Aaron Bailey. You know,
Aaron Pierre.
Pierre.
So when I found out he was in consideration before James Gunn said anything about him,
You'll find out in Creature Commandos. That's pretty good.
I was.
RJ already told me
I
all the
watched the
spoilers.
Netflix movie and I loved it. So this guy, he's a good-looking man. I've never heard of him. But let's actually read the quote. I think I'd be cool if James Gunn found some spot for Jonathan Bailey in the DCU. Don't really know what character, but he seems like a massive star in the making. I'm actually surprised he's not more popular fan cast for Batman. Now, is James Gunn liking it because he mentioned Batman or because he's an underrated actor that doesn't get a lot of attention yet in a rising star?
Probably the first option.
Like first,
Although he's probably going to get more. We'll go, like I said, he's the male lead in Wicked. So that's where
He
people are
is.
noticing it. Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen Wicked yet. Okay, so honestly, he's probably got the role, any role he wants right now.
He's probably wickedly talented.
Wickedly talented. Okay, so what's okay? Did you want to break it down first, RJ, and then we'll get Joe and Perp, and then CJH? What do you think of this? Is it just a like? Is he in consideration? Are they starting to do?
I think it just means that it's an actor that I think James Gunn maybe is taking notice of and would like to cast in something down the road. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be Batman. I mean, the post says they just want to see him in something.
Yes. He's just so wicked.
Alfred.
Yes.
He's Alfred.
I got to check out some of his roles. I definitely want to see Wicked still. I just gave up trying to see Wicked for now. It's doing well. It doesn't need my money. It's doing well. I'll go help in like the third week or something.
Nightwing.
I didn't say did it, Donovan. Is there anywhere where I
See,
said
Max?
Is there anywhere where I said confirmed?
Can't you see, Max?
I've never said confirmed.
It could be DC's Joker.
I like CGH's idea of a sexy Alfred.
Sexy Alfred.
Yeah.
That is good.
Or Dog Welder.
But
I'll take Dog Welder or sexy Alfred.
Okay. Hello, Taladia. We're talking about potential casting for Batman the Brave and the Bold. Very, very loose here. All we got to go on.
Very loose.
Oh, the voicemail line seems to be working. Voltaire is working on. I mean, he's testing out the lines. So I got it up and working. All right. So what do you think of this, Taladia? Jonathan Bailey. Do you like him as the next Batman? Does he hold a candle to Batfleck? Do you know who he is? Have you heard this? Are you there?
Wait, why are we comparing to the DC.
I'm sorry.
This is a new Batman.
You left
Why
because
why
Perp
are
was here.
you
He tried to
comparing
ban
a new
you.
one?
Why? What?
What happened?
He tried to ban you.
Was that actually
No one
Taladia,
can
or
ban me.
did somebody just have like a screenshot of him?
Wait.
Altair,
I think someone's
tested the
messing with
Hey,
line.
Antonio Baker.
Yeah, tested the line so people can leave voice drops on the mic drop.
Wait, check
But here
the
he comes.
private
Is this
chat.
him?
Okay. Will,
Are you there?
Perp,
Taladia?
like we do in movie talk, we talk about really small bit of news.
Okay.
This happens to be just a like by James Gunn, and we make it an
Wow.
hour-long show. So
Wow.
what can you elaborate on this like by James Gunn?
I mean,
what
this-
is going on James Gunn's mind with
This
this like?
definitely confirms that this guy's Batman for sure.
Yes.
He is
Okay.
Batman. I
Thank you.
think if I like to judge skin color, and this guy's skin color definitely goes with the gray and blue look of Batman. So I think this
Let's just
confirms
kinda-
that this is going to
What?
be the gray and blue Batman for sure. It matches
Awesome.
with this guy's skin color. It just goes. Yeah, this is it's a done deal, people. This is Batman. Get used to it.
Awesome. So this is not me, but we got our expert speculator, little movie raptor, little movie perp. Says
I
that
would
this
say-
is Batman. This is confirmed.
I would say the only caveat is I'm not sure if he has the body type of the Batman they're going to be casting.
What? That's a lame criticism.
There's a reason I
agree.
say.
Yeah.
There's a reason I say what I say.
There's a reason. Oh, because you've seen Wicked?
I can't say anything else.
Oh, RJ is in the know of something. What did that mean? What did now perp? Try to translate what RJ was just saying. What does he know?
I wasn't paying attention. I never do when
Oh,
RJ
God
talks.
damn
What was
There's
it?
a line in.
You never pay attention with RJ talks?
RJ
Yeah.
can't tell us because but there's a line in Creature Commandos where they reveal that Batman has gotten incredibly fat because he went to the all-you-can-eat buffet and just pigged out.
See,
so when he
Joe,
said the
Joe
body
got that
type,
perfectly correct. Joe
yeah,
knows-
like
Joe's
he
correct.
thinks
That's
they're
exactly
looking
what I
for a much larger gentleman for Batman because of that line in Creature Commandos about how he can't stay off the donuts.
Oh,
it's probably
awesome.
joke.
Then I can throw my hat in the ring. James Gunn. I just had some donuts this weekend.
Wait, so we're gonna have a fat
Yeah,
man?
look, and Batman's right behind you.
Yes, I could be Batman.
His face is way too thin.
Mine?
No, that Batman. Look at it.
Oh, thanks.
You give that Batman a sandwich.
Yeah. So, are you suggesting, RJ, because you are Access Show Media, and you've seen Creature Commandos already,
I'm
that
not
because
saying
you've seen Creature Commandos, you're less likely to believe this?
I'm not saying anything.
That's not even asking what you're saying. Because you've seen it, you kind of question this more than if you didn't see Creature Commandos.
I can't even answer that question.
So
you can't
I'm
even
going
say-
to.
can't
My
even
expert
say-
speculation is RJ.
I don't
knows
want to
something.
answer any questions.
No,
until
he's
tomorrow.
not answering it. So I'm saying if you've seen Creature Commandos, this rumor about Batman seems less likely. And now we have 2 Taladia plays.
Who's the Batman in Harley Quinn show?
It's
Dietrich Bader.
Dietrich Baker, yeah.
And when does
Maybe that's him.
when does Creature Commandos come out? Just to remind everyone, are you doing a watch
Thursday.
party?
Comes out Thursday, yeah. The review embargo lifts tomorrow. I
Oh,
think
the
at 9
review
a.m.
embargo. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, the review embargo.
All right, Joe, what's your expert opinion on this? What get in the mind of James Gunn? Why would he like this?
Well, I will say you said we're going to make an hour-long video out of a like, and
Yes.
all I could think is welcome to every video we've ever made. We take one
Oh.
thing and build a narrative around it.
Thank you. You get the show. Okay, well, what do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, like this guy, like I saw Wicked. It's one of the best movies of the year. It's fantastic. This guy's such a non-entity in it. Like,
Really?
I mean, he's
Wow.
barely memorable. Yeah, he's in the movie,
Wow.
but he's
Barely
you know, he kind of like, I don't know, maybe he has a bigger role in part 2. I don't know. But this guy is like such a non-entity in Wicket that it's like, oh, maybe he's a good actor, but nothing in Wicket made me take notice of him.
I think it's gonna be Robert.
So Joe's
Pattinson.
expert opinion on this is this guy, James Gunn took pity on this guy. This guy needs all the likes he could get. There's a reason he's not talked about much.
But to be fair,
unremarkable.
To be fair, though, it's not this guy; it's the role. It's an unremarkable role.
Unremarkable role.
There's nothing. He's a nothing character in Wicket, so it's
nothing
like,
burger.
Yeah.
Okay. Claudia, DC man.
Okay.
What is James Gunn thinking with this? Like for Jonathan Bailey, he should be considered for more roles.
No,
potentially even
I don't
Batman.
believe it.
You don't believe it? Why?
No, because
what if this was Zack Snyder liking this?
No, because it's Max, stop taking things out of context, okay? Because let me finish this, right? Let me finish what I said.
Claudia, please.
So I'll say this, right? I saw this from not only from one account, but from another account called Everything DCU, and no other scooper has claimed this yet.
That makes me believe it more.
No, I mean, no reputable.
You don't need one. You got James Gunn himself liking it. That means that's something you can speculate.
What if it's still Ben Affleck and they do the whole because Ben Affleck is part of the Suicide Squad movie.
I care about Ben Affleck. I love him as an actor. And based on where he's getting divorced again from J-Lo, I just want him to do his own thing right now. It's not like he was begging to come back. He would probably be open to it under certain circumstances, but he's not begging. He was not begging to come back. He wasn't.
No, but here's what. No, forget about the whole Snyderverse thing, right?
No, I'm not saying Snyderverse.
Most
I'm
have.
saying
Yes.
it would still be
because
Ben.
you're triggering
like how. Well, kind of like how Margot Robbie will still probably be Harley Quinn. Like they would probably still use Ben Affleck. You know
what do you think of this, CGH? And then we'll get who didn't comment on this yet? Who wants to comment?
I still haven't finished my thought.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to get this because this may trigger CGH. Fourth 1000
really.
as the new Batman is more masculine looking than Pattinson.
I hope he's more
Well,
feminine.
it's year 2 Batman, so obviously probably not going to be buff.
I hope it's Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy
So he's more
Chalamet for
so he's
Batman.
more
I
feminine.
wanna
More
hear what
feminine. Than,
Claudia has to say.
He would be a good Robin.
nope,
Timothy
Batman.
Chalamet would be a good Robin.
His silky smooth face needs to be Batman.
So, Claudia, what do you think?
So the way I see this, right, I don't trust the scooper. Everything, updates for DC, I don't trust. So everything DCU, I don't actually trust them. Even though James Gunn like it, it doesn't mean it's true. He hasn't.
Yes.
So I don't trust
wait
it.
a minute. Oh my God! I just realized something. Ben Affleck likes donuts. You just said Creature Commandos.
Dunkin'
Batman
Donuts,
likes
yeah.
donuts.
Perfect,
God,
perfect product placement.
Is that a
I can't
clue?
even- I can't even finish my sentence.
It is a clue. Go ahead, Claudia. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm saying is that I don't trust it. Even though James Gunn might like it, doesn't mean that he's gonna play Batman.
True.
Right? It doesn't mean anything. It could.
Yeah, it could be Dog Welder.
It could just mean that it's a fan casting. That James Gunn likes the fan cast. The fan casting. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen.
Yes, you could like things for many reasons. It might have nothing to do with Batman. It might be the first part. The lead up to this comment is don't know what character, but makes sense. He's a massive star in the making. Some spot in the DCU. Now, if it's not Batman, who would you pick? Who would you?
Dog Welder.
Who?
No, I mean
Dog Welder.
I would pick
Dog Welder. He's a guy that welds dead dogs on criminals' faces.
That's a real DC character, Joe?
Yeah. And doesn't it sound like a James Gunn character?
No. That sounds horrific.
That's a good character.
Dog Welder is a good character?
Yeah. Really good character.
This isn't even
very
and this guy, I see.
I
I like to judge people's like like beards too, and this guy's beard totally like fits Dog Welder.
Okay.
My
well,
beard is bad.
I want to correct you, Donovan. This is not even a scoop. This is a fan adding James Gunn on Blue Sky or Threads or wherever, saying that he should consider Jonathan Bailey. It was?
Yeah, it's on Blue Sky.
So this wasn't even from a scooper. This was from a fan talking to James Gunn, saying he should be considered for a role in DC or maybe even Batman. Why are people think has to be Batman? So this did not even come from the scoopers, Donovan. Am I correct?
No, but you're correct. Yes, this does not come from scoopers, Max.
But I
This
don't
came from
see
your
it.
brain.
No, but here's the thing, though, Max. I saw everything DCU underscore tweet out about this, and Brucifer retweeted it, and I was like, nah, dude, I don't trust everything DCU. I don't trust them because they're.
Oh, sorry.
So I was gonna say I don't trust it because Daniel RPK called them out because it's not reputable, right? And
I have another theory on Daniel RPK, why he's so. I think there are fake scoops out there, but I think he's so aggravated on X because people are posting his paywall content.
It's not that. It's not that. It's because that dumbass Marvel Updates account keep fucking doing stupid, retarded shit that he never.
Whoa!
Good God!
Whoa!
No!
Add some Hitlers in there while you're at it.
That's what
Add some Hitlers in there while you're at it.
That is a definite swear jar. You did a swear. You did a swear.
Why don't you add some more slurs?
And you used the R word. I don't like. Listen, I'm not canceling people that use the R word, but I don't like how it's making a big. I don't like how much of a big comeback it's making. It's ridiculous. It's everywhere
It made
now.
it such a huge comeback the minute.
And it's good that he calling it out because that's what they use. They literally just trying to make fake up
We
stuff
just
and
lost
never
so much
say.
money, so somebody better
That's what
send
it
us
is.
to
I'm
super
sorry,
chat.
that's what his account is.
No, I'm serious, Anthony. Swear jar. Every time you say the R word, too.
We're
I
not
only say that
27
like
minutes.
one time on YouTube.
99
We're
cents.
not even 27
99
minutes
cents. You know how many things you've demonetized?
I don't know. You ain't getting paid for this stream anyway.
This guy could also be Sexy Alfred.
So it doesn't matter.
You have been a member for 33 months. You could have. I was waiting for you to say like push back, Max. I've been a member for 33 months. This is members night. I don't want to hear.
First of all, I only use that word like only one time on YouTube. I don't really use that word that much. It's just those updates to Marvel accounts.
So,
It's just
so I have
annoying.
I found a
every day.
confirmation.
Shut up, Cheeseman.
on
I
Twitter.
deleted that stream, asshole.
Did he though?
I'm sure in this. So
He probably uploaded.
we got
this stream
breaking
as well.
news.
No, I didn't.
Well, like I said, I'm not canceling people to use it. I just don't like how common it's become. It's like come back to common talking, like a lot of people, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's just like whatever.
I don't like it
I mean,
either.
yeah. Well, it's not like,
definitely don't like when Cheeseman brings
it's
it
just
up.
I'm not calling something. I'm not calling like a person, like a name. You know.
I know,
I'm,
but
I'm
it's,
just saying.
it's
I'm
coming
just saying
okay,
those.
moving on.
Updates, Marvel
Dog
updates
welder.
that
Sexy
that.
Alfred.
It's not
Different-
offensive if you're talking about a dog or a duck.
At least
I
leave
saw
an
Night
hour.
Bitch today.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Well, I put some stuff in the chat in the private chat that you can make clip outs about.
Max,
it.
I saw Night
Well,
Bitch.
please, no, my bad. It's really my bad. You know, it's just sorry.
Oh, Larry
Larry-
Korkowitz. Larry, send
Larry
me
saved
your
your butt.
band videos and videos that you want me to react to, and two of your music because I want to listen to some new music.
Music.
Larry Korkowitz, $10 because I think I was cursing on the mic drop. Here's a curse jar donation.
How much was that?
I appreciate that, Larry, and I watched the end of From, and it was great. I love, and I'm still actually. I didn't realize everything that
I
happened.
mean, it just got
I got to
renewed for a
rewatch
season.
it.
It just got renewed for season 4, anyways.
Yes.
And that's probably gonna take a long time.
Why is it blue? I can't even read what it says here. Hold on.
Blue da-doo-dee-da-doo-die.
Okay, does anyone have closing thoughts on
me
this
personally,
amazing?
I think
update from
sexy. This
Jason?
guy has Sexy Alfred.
Oh
in
my
it.
god! And I think I mean he literally came out in the theater and so wicked with his wife. So
Yep.
somebody commented who's so wicked. This is a good
Yeah,
movie.
Max, that makes
and
it
then
funnier.
he liked the comment.
James
you
Gunn
know,
liked the comment
and the
'cause he just
guy's
saw the
like,
movie.
you know, it's a lot of fan casting out there for other Batman. Why not Jonathan Bailey?
Yeah, it's like
stuff. He's good in Bridgerton as well. So, you know, I don't think so. Yeah, I mean,
He's in Bridgerton too.
Yeah, Bridgerton. Yeah. So
Okay,
coming back
we
next season.
got a
So,
tweet.
yeah. But yeah, I
As
mean, I
Mike
think he's a
Bosey,
good, decent actor. Like if he joins the DCU, I don't think it'll be for Batman, but because it's always the famous actor that get Batman. It'll probably be for another role, whatever character that he could play there.
Okay. Well, here's some more James Good goodness.
Well, I have one final thought on this.
Yes.
Go on.
Who cares? I care, Joe. I care. I care about all this stuff. He seems like a
No, he's right. He's right. He's
Me?
right.
you know, he's a good-looking man. I could see it.
Sexy Alfred.
All
I'm
right.
sharing my final thought as well.
What's your final thought?
I'm sharing my screen. So, Creature
Batman
Commandos
confirmed.
says Batman has gained 2 pounds because donuts, and Ben Affleck likes donuts. So
Why is he always dropping them?
Gunn's
Trend this.
DCU.
Can I
Are we
can I
back?
say something about this? Don't leave this.
Oh
up,
my God, are we
DJ.
back?
Not only does this mean this might be Batman because of the Easter eggs and Creature Commandos, which
True.
I don't know if are confirmed or if Joe is making it up. But can you imagine a better product placement? Do they tell Ben Affleck to grab as many donuts as possible and drop them for pictures? Because if he was just carrying Dunkin' Donuts, that would be something. But the way this man grabs all those donuts is just mesmerizing. Like I would rather watch this than him as Batfleck. Look at those donuts.
I wish he was wearing the Batman costume while doing
I
this.
heard that
what is happening?
they're changing Batman's
I have
theme
no
music.
idea,
in the
It's almost
DCU.
like he eats cope nuts because he eats these. He
You
gets.
put the-
There's
you put
always
the
a
lime in the
donut
coconut,
picture
that's true.
posting like after he breaks up with J-Lo again or something.
You put the lime in the coconut and you
Max,
shake it all
I
around.
don't know.
Or like when the Flash didn't do good box office, he's like, I found a way to play Batman again. The next week you see him grabbing donuts and dropping them.
Because he finally figured it out.
I don't know.
What did he mean by that? That he figured out the character
Wait,
in.
Joe's-
He has his sponsor.
Figured out the character in the Flash. What did he mean by that? You'd think he
I don't
figured
know
that
if
out.
Figured
in
out how to
the-
like it again.
I don't know if you've heard, Max, but they did say that Batman's going to have new theme music in the DCU. Every time he walks in, they're going to play the song "Grab Them Cakes" by Junkyard Dog.
Well, I also want to answer Perp's question. Leave this up, CJH. So the other reason I believe, my personal speculation as to why he had
my
such a
question-
good time
what was
on
my
the
question?
Flash, why he felt he could do this again, is the disaster of filming a same movie twice from 2 different directors right after one another. Whereas on the Flash, he basically did a few scenes and got to go home. That's a huge difference as a superhero movie than filming the same movie twice when you're in like the majority of the movie.
No,
You're
from
like
what
one
I
of the main
remember, he said
characters.
he figured out
And
the character.
That's because I think he figured it out because he didn't have to play it as long and he could go home.
Oh.
That is
Oh, so
true.
it's
Probably
just Max-
because
Max,
he didn't see himself on that awful Batman.
Max
suit. That was
logic,
one of
got
the
it,
worst
yeah.
parts. No, that's
Well, he did
that's
talk about how he didn't like
logic.
makes sense.
Logic. That's
No,
not
Justice
Max logic.
League,
That's
so, yeah.
logic.
Sure.
RJ, Taladi, you can
Listen to
back
how
up here.
every other actor talks about when they're figuring out characters. His
I
is
think
different.
it is time to move on to another clip out.
Yeah, it's time for another clip out. I'm
If
sorry,
you
we need to
got
move
free
away
Dunkin'
from this
for
subject.
life through your spokesmanship deal, wouldn't you?
Because
He
we
has
have
a good-
somehow
he has a good
devolved into
Dunkin'
talking about
Donuts.
Dunkin'
Yeah,
Donuts,
like he
and I'm
has
just
a
so
Yeah.
good
confused.
deal with them.
Yeah, we need to move away.
Grab them cakes.
Oh man.
Cool.
Junkyard Dog.
Ben Affleck would work
Hide your cakes.
best with the Robin as well.
I'm surprised that
Well,
has not been a Dunkin' Donuts
Ian.
movie.
Annabelle.
So
You
I
know-
have an update, Max. Right?
On
I have an
on
update.
Batman
What?
already?
No,
On
no,
what?
I have an update. I saw a
So
video
do I.
on YouTube about the MK1 situation.
There's a
The
situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I'll set it up and then you get your thoughts ready, Claudia. Okay, so
my God.
there's a scooper that's pretty well known to be accurate in the MK community. Like he always says the DLC characters before they're officially announced, much to NetherRealm's chagrin and Ed Boon. And then basically he came out, someone asked this scooper if he's a video game scooper, or something about season 3 of characters and guest characters, and he said it's not. He's like, there's not going to be a season 3. He broke the news before anyone else, and then it blew up. You know, because of the sales of the recent expansion in DLC Season 2. Okay, so now what's your update, Tolodi? I think I know what you're going to say, and I have a response right away.
Okay, so 2 things. First thing is the reputable leaker deleted his Reddit account.
Yes.
Okay. The
and
second
X,
thing
right?
is no, it was on Reddit.
Reddit.
I was Reddit, yeah. And the second thing is Ed Boon came out. He didn't say yes and he didn't say no to the leak.
You have the Ed Boon quote? I didn't know Ed Boon came out. Here's
No.
my thoughts right away about the leaker deleting his account. I thought it was X. I think he could be sued more on. I heard of more people being sued on Reddit than X. So I would assume that. And that makes me think it's more accurate. If it was just fake news, I don't think he'd be deleting the account. I think people at NetherRealm, Warner Brothers contacted this scooper and be like, what are you doing? We're trying to sell DLC for the holidays. We don't want people to know this game's dead. So I think most likely it's accurate that it's dead. Because I don't know. That's my speculation. If he was just making it up, why would he delete his account?
So because he just said, he was Ed Boon was responding to fans, and he says, thanks for the appreciation for the support of the game, much love and stuff. That type of stuff he was saying to 2 individuals, and I was like, okay, so he's not going to say anything in regards to the leak.
And that also makes me think it's more accurate. If it was completely fake news, he would say, no, we are playing full steam ahead for season 3. You could buy season 2 now. This is like the Streisand effect when companies try to copyright stuff and take things down. They usually don't go after the fake stuff, but when they try to take down the stuff, that kind of almost is a somewhat, in some people's mind, confirmation that, oh yeah, something's going on here with the development of Mortal Kombat 1. So that's my take from it.
Did you go after WB tend to go after people? How do I know this?
But they don't usually do that with fake stuff.
No,
right?
Even fake stuff, even legit stuff too. Like for example, the Wonder Woman game leak, right? That was legit stuff.
You have to talk about Wonder Woman again. I hope it's true. I hope it's true.
That Wonder Woman game leak with the concept art, the pricing and the synopsis, all of that was
what was the price? $60, right?
Yeah, and they literally DMCA'd people because of the fact that it was leaked out. So I believe that this leak is legit, that it's cancelled. So I thought I'll give an update because Max hasn't talked about it in the video yet.
No,
So
I was actually going to do a separate video, and I think I have to do. We'll move on to movie topics because I know Joe and Perper are already dazing and like drifting off.
Well, I'm fine. I have some stuff that you could talk about.
Well, I want to say how you can make Mortal Kombat 1 as important game as Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I have a few ideas. First off, I do think there's canceling after season 2. I think it's done. They're moving on. Unfortunately, I'd be surprised if they do season 3. But the first thing is make it a true tag game. Make a tag mode instead of focusing on a third story, a third story expansion. People love tag video games, especially with guest characters. That's my first one. My second one, that's the easiest, would make main characters also available, be selectable for cameos. So the whole roster you could do as an assist character would be something that I think they should look into. And then the third thing is Mortal Kombat and NetherRealm have had a great history since Mortal Kombat 9, 10, 11, and 1. I know stupid marketing, stupid to change it from Mortal Kombat 11 to go to Mortal Kombat 1, of great guest characters. And some of these old school characters, and even Ed Boon teased at this before the release of Mortal Kombat 1, of bringing back retro guest characters. Why do we have what's the Terminator 2 Terminator T-1000?
T-1000, yes.
Yeah. T-1000 is in season 2 DLC. There's never been a greater example of why this is so effed up. Like why can't they make this happen? Arnold Terminator is in Mortal Kombat 11 DLC.
Yes.
Why can't we have Arnold versus T-1000 and Mortal Kombat 1? Are you effing kidding me? We get Conan, which is Cole. They have a good relationship with Arnold Schwarzenegger's company to use his likeness as characters. Why can't you make this happen? This would make this the best versus game. It'd be up there with Mortal Kombat versus 2 if you brought back retro guest characters. I'm talking about Alien and Predator, also with Terminator. There's RoboCop in Mortal Kombat 11. It makes so much effing sense. Why can't they do it?
They've done Alien and Predator in MKX.
Yes, but they're separated by games.
No, in the same game.
Yeah, no, I know that, Claudia. But don't you want to go Alien and Terminator, Alien, Predator, and Terminator, RoboCop in the same freaking game? Perp, does that excite you? Would that make you interested in this game?
That would excite me if you could get any character, but unfortunately, like Disney owns like Alien now, so it's like I feel in general all IP holders are holding on to their IP a little bit more.
Well,
that's true.
Maybe
about the Alien and
maybe
Predator,
maybe
yes.
And he can't afford every IP.
But Terminator,
like if I'm dreaming, yeah, I'd love everyone in a video game I could fight. Yeah, Batgirl versus Michael Myers versus Ash, sure.
Yes. They tried to get Ash multiple times. They tried.
They've tried to get Ash Williams. By the way, I've got to mention this.
The next thing is
because they didn't want to give Sam Raimi a lot of money.
Get Art the Clown. From everything I've heard about Art the Clown, shout out to Fourth 1000, $75 to watch Terrifier 1, 2, 3, which I'm terrified to do.
When are you even going to do that?
Sometime soon.
Yeah,
this month for sure.
You're skipping like slasher movies from the 80s and going straight to Terrifier.
I have my VHS ready to watch. I'm going straight to Terrifier.
You're not going to do Friday the 13th at least? Get a taste of a normal slasher movie before you go there?
Yeah.
By the way, I want to ask Max this before.
But don't change the subject now. We're talking. You brought up the subject. It was a great clip out, and then you moved on to some. Let's get someone else.
By the way, so it's the same subject.
RJ, Claudia. Oh, well, what do you think of my idea to save Mortal Kombat 1? RJ, go.
I guess it could work.
I guess it could work.
I'm just not invested in Mortal Kombat 1 enough to where I really care at this point. Like, I feel like, honestly, if they cut their losses at this point and do another
cut their losses and move on. Thanks, Zaslav. No, I'm just kidding.
Why'd you have to bring up Batgirl, RJ? Can you make your argument without bringing up Batgirl, RJ? Can you just make your argument? Do you really have to bring that up?
I don't really have much to offer because I'm not invested.
So you have to bring up Batgirl and rub it in my face? Thanks, man. You're a friend.
So here's what I think, right? Because the different franchises, it's difficult to get those IPs.
They've done it before, though, Taladia. That's my response to you. Now, Perp had a good point. Now, the difference between when Mortal Kombat and NetherRealm had Alien Predator is now Disney owns it. So that is a difference. Yes. The IP
because Disney's going to ask $3 billion. They don't got $3 billion.
Yeah, Disney's going to be like, no, we're going to put them in our
good in MK. Thanks, Tony. Hey, Tony
Well,
Robinson.
and also, they're making another Alien game. So that Disney doesn't give a F.
Yeah, but you know who actually makes sense besides Aliens and Predators and whatnot?
John Wick.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, John Wick, of course.
Ash Williams.
John Wick.
No, that would never happen because Sam Raimi wants money.
No. Ash Williams it's really difficult to get Ash Williams in.
Yeah,
they've been trying for that.
Own it. That's why he doesn't want it.
No, because they were trying for MK11. It didn't work out for MK11, so they tried
and Sam Raimi say no,
and it didn't work out in this game.
Like Perp, no. If you own the character, you could say no to it multiple times.
Let Taladia speak.
So
Anthony, we're not giving any pardons here, so lay
I'm
off.
Just saying, like Sam Raimi say no multiple times.
What if they just do a public domain fighting game?
That would be dope.
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. All the public domain characters that is free.
You have that ugly looking Superman in there in like 2 years.
Zorro would be a really cool choice. He's a public domain character.
Sherlock Holmes.
You know probably. What? Perp, you actually had a great idea. What if Dead Boon and NetherRealm worked with all these public domains that are like doing the Pooh and Popeye but that you know what that would do though? That would probably piss off the companies that have the big IP and be like, we don't want our characters going against these bargains.
Oh well, you should have sold this Alien.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Chubby Teddy, yes.
Go ahead, speak.
As I was saying, I think what Ed Boon will look at the public domain characters and go for them. I think that's what he'll go for next.
That's what I just said.
But no, I know you said that. But what I mean is like Zorro makes logical sense for Zorro to be in the next
Zorro.
No, it just makes logical sense.
For the next, not for MK, but for the next Injustice game, right? For
Zorro.
example. Yeah,
I like it, but I don't think that makes sense. Honestly, I love it. I love it, somebody. I love
They're gonna
Zorro.
make
Gore
Injustice,
Zorro up.
Max, just bro, stop. And that's the
They
reason
should
why
gore him
Xbox is
up.
dying. You're the main reason why.
Goodbye,
No, but I'm just-
Anthony. Oh wait, you remember? Darn it! I have to leave him in.
Power Ranger villains. That's pretty cool idea.
Power Ranger villains.
Power Rangers is
Rita
owned by
Repulsa.
Hasbro. It's owned by Hasbro, and so it's kind of hard to get Power Rangers. But I would love to see
Star Wars characters.
stuff. Not Star Wars characters. I would
Why
love
not?
to-
Wait, was my audio not?
Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars is owned by Disney. Remember,
So?
Warner Brothers needs to do a deal with Disney in order for them to use their IP.
They could do it if they want Alien and Predator.
They can't. That's the problem because they don't have the funds for it. They don't have the funds there. They're broke.
What if they make a promise to Disney's like we could have Kathleen Kennedy as a fighting character?
Nah, but what I get, I
You
chubby
do
Teddy
not
for
want to
direct-
see all the video clips of people
Bro,
doing
if we
stuff
have
with Kathleen Kennedy.
oh
No,
my god, I'm gonna start
no.
making her in every creative.
No, I
creative
actually do
character
not
fighting
want that
game.
to happen because I respect Kathy Kennedy and it would be brutal.
So the idea is gonna
But
bring
Mortal
Zorro
Kombat
back.
to do with her.
Zorro's gonna be a new franchise now.
You know the fatalities and brutalities you could do in that game, and you want to put a film executive in there? Oh my god, worst idea ever.
Censor it. Gamers.
I have faith in Taladia's idea. It's Zorro.
No, but it was just a thought, Max. It's
Disney
not.
should just
It's
do their
just a
own.
thought, guys. Let Taladia
Well, he could be-
dream.
He could be do a really vicious Z.
He
and
can
stomach
dream
chest,
for
like,
Zorro.
Let's dream. Let's
You
dream.
know, in
together.
all reality,
It's gonna
what's
come
most
back.
likely gonna happen is
Let's all go in a plane together and dream.
Give Disney
What-
their
what
own
would
game
likely
where
what's
you
gonna
can have
happen
Luke
is they're just gonna
Skywalker
cut
fighting
their
the
losses
alien or
and just
Mickey
go on to
Mouse.
another game.
cut their
Well, we-
losses and move on.
That's probably what's gonna end up
I
happening.
see the
Yeah.
vision, Perp.
Do you ever think we could
The
get La Femme
Zorro
Nikita in a Mortal Kombat game?
Cinematic Universe.
La Femme
Mouse-
Nikita.
Mouse
That'd be pretty
Hunt.
cool.
Cinematic Universe.
Call it Mickey Mouse Hunt.
La
about
Femme Nikita.
Jurassic- what
I
about
want for a
Jurassic
Mortal
Park
Kombat game. I
characters?
want La Femme Nikita. I want Tracer. That'd be really cool if we get Tracer from Overwatch. That'd be awesome. Who else?
You should pitch a
James
Zorro
Bond would be cool.
franchise.
James Bond would be awesome.
Cheeseman
James Bond
says,
was
I remember when Mortal Kombat didn't need to add random popular characters to get
I
attention.
think-
That is what's been keeping you sound like just like Joe.
Yeah,
with-
he's a loser.
You
Don't
sound like
listen to
just
him.
like Joe.
What
You don't
we need is
need
Furiosa.
cameos
We
for
need
your movie to
Furiosa.
succeed. It just needs the story. This has been keeping the film and video game industries alive,
Yes.
especially fighting games for years.
Colin
as
Farrell
guest
from
characters.
Total Recall would be awesome if you get that guy Wade. Colin Farrell's Wade
Yeah.
from Total Recall. That'd be amazing.
Boo, Chubby Teddy is a speed
Also,
bump.
it would be really groundbreaking if they like it's not just people, but now you could like fight objects. Like if they got the Christine, you could fight the car Christine, and it's like new
Christine.
mechanics when you're fighting as a car.
And you also bring back Antonio.
And then that could
Banderas.
go DLC with car edition where they start now you could fight the Ghostbuster car. Imagine
Okay.
that hunk of
Oh,
metal.
what about
You gotta
that?
fight that.
Audrey, I don't know how you feel about this. If they continue on, if they did decided to continue on MK, right? How would you
Just bring
feel
back
about the
Tarzan,
WWE collab that they did many years ago
Yeah.
and bring that back?
Yeah, RJ. Wait, give RJ. He has a lot to say
Sure.
about this, so give him space, people.
Sounds like
Sure, why not?
Gunn.
I mean, that'd be fine. I'd be down for that.
Okay.
Ben
What if
Affleck's marriage-
MK did an anime edition? They're like, we're going anime, and then you have to fight Sailor Moon, Guyver, give me some
Zorro.
anime crap. The freaking
Zorro.
Chainsaw Man. Where's Chainsaw Man?
Well, they
Where's
should have.
Naruto?
They should have just stuck. They should have
Go
just done
anime for one DLC.
Mortal
pack.
Kombat versus horror because it just matches the franchise so
Oh,
well.
oh, oh, where's
And the
Snake
horror
Plissken?
franchises are the best with sharing IP.
Where's Snake Plissken?
That's
Yeah.
true.
You
Because
basically could just go through all the horror characters they could use.
or Tequila from Hard Boiled.
I'd like to see that.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
This MK1 talk is putting me to sleep. No offense.
I know. It was
What are you talking about? I
exciting
have
at first.
bold suggestions. My suggestions
Well,
are bold.
RJ, like
We should
Zaslav
get
said, move on.
Kirsten
Cut your
Stewart
losses.
from the character from Melancholia in the wedding dress.
I'm
If you
just
fight as her,
saying.
that'd be amazing.
I
Kristen
see
Dunst,
the
sorry, I said
vision.
Stewart.
I see the vision. Perfect.
Kirsten
Zorro.
Dunst
The
as
cinematic universe.
Melancholia.
I do want Zorro to come back. I like
This
Antonio
is
Banderas
the
as Zorro.
controversial topic that CGH wanted to talk about. You have to scroll all the way up. Though.
Okay,
this one?
Guys,
Scroll up more.
Bio boosted.
Yes, so you
Out of
get the
control.
full
Hell yeah,
context.
Chubby Teddy.
Wait, what?
Bio boosted.
Oh,
man,
James
why-
Gunn says the new Superman trailer has
That's funny.
delayed
That's-
because the
that's
new
funny.
Kendrick Lamar GNX album. I was
Okay.
working on the final and then I got distracted. I see less true things here every day.
This
Which
isn't
was a
the
joke, by the
controversial
way.
part, though.
Readers added context. The statement
That's not the
contains
controversial
I
part
just
either.
did this story in my thing. RJ.
There we go.
What's the okay? All right, let me see this. This Paul F. Wood. Oh, you blame that on X? Give me a break, James Gunn. The government literally censored Americans on every platform years. You want to talk trash about true things on here? What's even funnier is it all takes you saying it's not true, like you're done with other rumors. So why don't you do that? What are you? How far up Elon's ass are you, Paul?
Oh, by the way, he's a Trump supporter.
Oh my God! What if you get Sean Archer and Castor Troy from
Yeah,
Face Off?
well, he's an
That'd be amazing.
But read
You tag
James
team.
Gunn's
You
response.
play as them together.
Okay, so that is. I'm very sad to hear of his father's passing. Yes, if I'm correct, it seems your father just died. I'm sorry about that. So I understand you being upset. But I was talking about the internet, not about X. And the original poster was making a joke, and so was I. And it may have actually been on Threads. I don't know if it was on X.
So this was the controversial part.
Get him,
of that
James.
whole thing.
Get
Kick
him
him in the balls, James.
No, he's correcting his own fans. Like,
Yeah,
get
but
him, James.
now
That's my
everyone
step.
on Twitter has are going after James Gunn because of that tweet.
It's nothing.
Okay.
So he was actually being empathetic to someone he disagrees with.
Well, it's James
that's
Gunn. He's
being
filled with love.
that's
acceptance.
Paul, listen,
Yeah,
very
but
sorry
on
for your
X,
loss.
You're not supposed to be
Just because you have a loss out there doesn't mean you be an ass to people either, though. Like, I know, like and get your head out of Elon's ass. Talking like defending X. It's ridiculous.
Like literally, bro.
ridiculous.
X,
ridiculous
X, and like if you go to X, it literally has a corn ad.
Yeah,
and
this
a
is
ton of ads that shouldn't even be there, but it is.
Look, and I am following James Gunn. See, I'm not a hater. It shows I'm following him. But yeah, this is nothing. He didn't really need to give this guy the time of day, and he reached out in empathy and explained the situation where he didn't need to.
Now this has blown up out of
What? Because
context.
people make everything mountain out of a molehill on the internet. This is
Yeah.
nothing. No one with a rational brain is going to think that James Gunn was rude to this person.
What about Simon
Well,
Phoenix?
clearly, a lot of people are not rational. Then
Yes, no, they're not rational skeptics. They're irrational skeptics, and rational's not even here. Oh wait, Fourth says he's so full of what?
Now that's Fourth.
Pull it up.
Okay, I'll listen. Fourth 1000. James
So
Gunn is
full
so
of shit.
full of. You didn't have to say it. I'm reading it. He made his way by being a raunchy MFer on PC, and now he wants to moralize to people on the internet because of money. I completely get a different vibe from this Fourth. He was respectful. He explained the situation, even though it was like a nothing burger. And just because someone is a certain way in their youth doesn't mean they can't change. Honestly, right, the last few years since that controversy of bringing up because he got really political. He got really political online. So I'm not saying he's in like an innocent bystander. Just it's if you throw jabs on the internet, you're going to get it back. You're going to get people.
But I don't know who's making this a problem.
Since that, he hasn't been raunchy or anything online. He's been complete professional in the industry, and he was in a different part of the industry then. I don't like what he said. I don't like what he said.
Is it the Snyder fans that are making it a problem, or the Trump supporters that are making it a problem? I'm a little confused.
I don't know.
Why
What are you
it's
trying to do?
so-
This you're trying to make this more of a thing too, CJ. You're doing the same thing.
I mean, it is a thing right now.
I
People
think
are
this.
talking
I think
about
this would be over by morning. I think Monday morning the entertainment news.
Probably.
Dude is in his 50 now. He changed like 5 years ago. People, I've changed from a year ago. I've changed from 2 years ago. Look at my YouTube channel. People can change. Look at me. You know,
I changed.
I'm not saying I'm changed for the better. I feel better. I feel better
used to
now
be-
about my content.
Well, I still am a troll, but
yeah,
I used to be a troll.
I think it's okay to adjust your behavior considering he's a CEO too.
Yeah, right. He may have never imagined being a CEO at the time. You know, I'm sure there's things he would never say now because he represents a whole brand. It's not like it's, you know, some people get mad at directors for one movie. Imagine if you represent a whole brand and you say something on the internet gets people upset. I think people are going to forget about this tomorrow morning. I'd be shocked.
I'm
If
sure
they,
some
I mean, if they're
people
still
will bring
talking
up-
about this a week from now, I don't even think people that really dislike him are going to bring this up a week from now. I don't.
No, you know, people forget.
Yeah,
about
they
this.
will.
No, they won't. They'll forget
Yeah,
about it.
they will because they'll add this to a list of all the stuff he did wrong. And there's not to forget that they add it. It's like it's part of like a laundry list. That's what they do.
But he even I'm assuming that the one person was like a gun nut that wanted James Gunn to go after him, and he's like, no. See, get him, James. I'm definitely not trying to get someone who's see. So that I get the intention.
You
that
should
that
write
was
to him.
like,
So why'd you do it?
No.
Whole thing just comes off as classy. He comes off as a classy guy.
No, he's. I do feel that
You're
he's
driving
different.
fourth wild right now. I bet.
Listen, we can put a poll in the chat. We're a respectful poll.
He's a really classy guy.
Do you think James?
I
Gunn
don't know.
has
We could
changed?
do a poll because it's about someone's dad who died.
No,
Romeo
I'm
and
not
Juliet's my
talking that
favorite
part.
romance
I'm
of
like,
the
do you think
20th
James
century.
Gunn's changed since the start of his career? Do you think he's a different person? I think he completely is.
Well, James Gunn really isn't even on X as much anymore. He kind of just does threads and Blue Sky now. He's really not on X. He left X like a year or two ago.
Yeah,
I
mean,
honestly,
he's still on there. He's still
honestly,
on there. It's not as
Fourth,
posting.
I politely disagree with you again, because if you are just an actor or director or someone in the entertainment industry, a visual effects person, someone in animation, yeah, if you don't need to be on X and you don't like it, don't be on X. When you are a president of a film company, I think you should be on as many social media platforms as possible.
I disagree.
I could. Why, Joe?
Because
Why?
if the businesses leave X, it sends a more powerful message.
Joe, these Blue
Joker?
Sky, and if anyone wants to send a link to Bianca, well, go ahead. It would be great to get her perspective. But if if you are these Blue Skyers, these threaders are living a pipe dream that it's Blue Sky is ever going to catch up to anything like X. I'm sorry.
I disagree.
It's like people saying, "Oh, this is the next YouTube."
They're turning X into an echo chamber, so X can leave X.
Now
to
while I'm
the-
there, Joe. Now while I'm there.
I politely disagree, Joe. I don't think. I think
is
people
dead.
are temporarily leaving X. I think the main place that they get news is still X.
No.
Why the hell would I want to go to another platform where everyone agrees with me anyway?
X is
Yeah.
done.
boring.
I doubt it, Joe. I mean,
Well,
I'm not
all
against it being done. If Blue Sky's really legit,
all the celebrities are leaving X. All the businesses are leaving X. It's just
advertisers are coming
It's-
back to X.
X is
You're
turning
giving fake
into
news,
Truth,
Joe.
It's turning into Truth Social 2.0.
Whoa.
Well, Degrassi says on
claim by
January
Crazy
20th, Twitter becomes official state-run media. I do think there are definitely
Things are going to be crazy.
No, I do
next
think,
year.
not to get political, but if he does get an appointment in the administration, I do think there are serious considerations about him running to X as well. That's a real huge conflict of interest. Yes, I don't know what the
But I
laws
think- I think
are.
they're-
I'll
I
have
think
to ask
they're gonna let
Voltaire
him.
on that.
I think they're going to let him run both.
You're gonna ask Voltaire
What his opinion is on it.
on
It's
Elon.
different.
Voltaire's the biggest Elon fanboy.
I think they're going to let
On this
Elon.
platform.
I think they're going to let Elon run it still.
Hey, I'm sure you could find those on X2, Blue Jay, but it's still
Whoa.
relevant.
I'm on there.
Speaking of people changing, do you guys think Grace Randolph has changed?
No. All right, well let's get a poll. Or okay, who here thinks
get a poll.
or Perp? Do you think X is done?
No.
Like Joe. Well, I'll go experiment on Blue Sky. You know.
I mean, you could use both. Like, there's nothing wrong with using
I use all
both,
three.
no matter what.
Well,
Like,
I use all three. Yeah.
What do you think about my
There's nothing
point
wrong
that
with using
we
both.
have actually 91 people on X right now, unless they're all bots? I don't think they're bots.
Yeah. Probably.
But oh, what was I gonna? I lost it. Okay.
X. You're talking about X, and if it's done.
It's not. Moving on to a movie subject.
Okay. I had something really relevant and important to say, and I forgot.
Oh, sorry. Go
no,
ahead.
I forgot. I forgot.
Oh.
I dropped. Yeah, let's talk about some movie topics.
Do you want to? Well, I was
Thank
going to
you.
say I had two other things in the private chat for you to react
I
to.
hate you so much with every fiber of my being.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what I was thinking about. It was really, really amazing. I can't remember. This is nothing.
This is what you get.
What's what?
When you meet a stranger in the Alps.
Oh, I know that reference.
What is this, RJ?
Scroll back up.
Is that Harambe?
Oh, F off, Josh!
Wait, read the context though. Look, scroll up to see the context.
Okay.
So play that video clip.
She could.
I knew it.
She is my time to shine. Hello.
Watch the video clip though. Watch it.
All right, hold on. I gotta make sure this is the
She's
audio.
such a goddess.
Who the hell's Josh?
Josh, then
We
a
all
nerd.
knew it.
Oh, that guy's an asshole.
People told me
He has
it
some
wasn't
terrible
true.
takes.
He does it on purpose just to confuse.
Oh, he does.
knows
Yeah,
we're
he
stupid.
gets me.
He
He
knows
got
we're-
me
he
one
does the
time.
YouTube
I
stupid.
figured. I never.
Yeah.
And I was like, this. He did.
He
really
does it.
stupid
He's
stuff.
just a troll.
Yeah.
All right.
So I
people
really
really
don't
don't.
want to hear it anymore. It's just
Hear
like
what?
like James Gunn's little bitches who are giving me that problem.
What? Who?
She
What?
said
What did?
the
Okay.
Gunn
What?
bro.
We can't get. We can't get
Gunn's just like-
context.
We
What's
have.
she
there's
talking
bigger-
about?
I would like bigger clips.
Yeah, man. We don't even know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
She's
It's just she said a bad word.
No, it's because she's. Oh well, the second post I put is the full clip.
Go with that one first next time.
Like James Gunn's little bitches who are giving me that problem.
What problem?
That should be a clip out, right? And put it
Listen,
into-
I
into-
don't want to hear you gun nuts talking about Snyder Bros because apparently gun nuts are intense too. I'm just saying all
Yeah, we are.
fans are
But we're
fanatics.
idiots, too. I admit it. We are nuts. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not gonna hide and lie like Snyder Bros. I'm gonna tell you straight up. We are gun nuts. We know what we're talking about. We work with the facts, and our taste in cinema is just frankly amazing.
But then look.
We
So
will
then
pull that
look.
off
So then
every
look at
chance we get. We are gun nuts.
So then look at what my time to shine.
That's
said.
true.
Look at Grace's reply. It's really funny.
I appreciate the shout out, my time Chanel. It's odd that some people can't accept our two separate female entertainment reporters.
Whoa!
So she's trying to debunk the rumor that there's
Actually,
person-
Josh, that's epic. That's epic trolling there. That's epic trolling. I love that.
And then
Grace's response though, like she's angry. She was mad.
F off, Josh. Wow. See, this is Josh in a nutshell. He's just waiting for people to
Hey,
react.
this one sucks. This GIF sucks. This sucked. That one
Mother.
sucks. The other one's
Someone
better.
says mother. Nerd fight. You hate him.
It's X. I wouldn't keep scrolling.
Well,
to
that's
be
good.
honest.
Well, we'll take a chance. See, X isn't that bad.
Yeah.
It depends on what you look for.
All these GIFs suck.
So the second thing I posted is a video clip of Grace addressing whether or not she hates James Gunn.
Okay, good. There we go.
Because she's getting angry with Gunn.
One of these days, Max is gonna accidentally share something on X, and then he'll be
Why
like,
are
"Oh
you
shit!"
trying to bring that into existence?
Are we talking like Carlos Danger type stuff?
I don't know what that is, but sure.
I don't know what it is, but sure. Okay. Keep in mind, this is members night. Any members would like to pop in and be polite, like this panel is always. You can pop in the community section. We still didn't even talk about the box office, which is on fire.
Bianca's going off to bed, so nice.
Aw.
Bianca.
All right, thanks, Bianca. Okay. We have
the truth hurts the one.
125 people watching. Thank you, everyone. Please engage with this content and promote these amazing live streams with very varying difference of opinion. Amazing differences of opinion on here. Okay, here let's see what Grace says about does she dislike James Gunn?
Jay Kelly, I get very annoyed when people just say a blanket statement that I don't like James Gunn.
Welcome to the party, Grace. I've been dealing with this for years. You can't even criticize the man at all, which mostly I've been giving him praise. You hate him. No, I don't hate him. And I think she's more critical of him than I am.
I have nothing against James Gunn. I want to make it clear. I have never picked a fight with James Gunn.
He's picked a fight with her. That was passive aggressive.
I feel like
that was passive aggressive because
she sounds like she's coping.
Yeah,
well,
it does sound like
let it play. Let it play.
Because he said he retweeted that she's full of S. You know, I forget the quote. You know,
see, James Gunn tells the truth.
Yeah, so that's where she says he picked a fight with her.
James Gunn has always picked a fight with me.
Oh,
she doesn't.
Not wrong.
You're
he
right.
doesn't fight you. He's not on. You're not on his level.
What do you
Grace.
mean she's
Listen,
not wrong?
I love Grace, but she is not on the. I would like.
She's 110% wrong.
If James Gunn mentioned me and said Max is always full of it, I would love it. I would
She
put
is
it in my intro.
110% wrong.
When has Grace Randolph tweeted about James Gunn saying he is full of BS?
Yeah.
No. James Gunn said that about Grace.
I think it came from when the Birds of Prey scoops and the other scoops.
No, it was because she made a video saying that Peacemaker was a failure. And then James Gunn, someone asked him about that video, and James just replied saying, "The sun comes up every day. Mothers love their children, and Grace Randolph will say bullshit."
Yes, he said. Oh, he said that. He
Accurate information.
So that's not picking a fight.
Yep, that's correcting misinformation, which I like to do as well.
How could you even say with a straight face that the Peacemaker was a failure? Like, I mean, that's such a joke. Like, everyone,
she was hearing from rumors.
I mean, it was we know for a fact, like, because it was one of the biggest hits of that year.
Oh, you mean after the numbers come out, she says a failure? That's just inaccurate reporting. I think. I don't think it was anywhere near a failure. I think it was one of the successes of Max. When it was,
you got a question in the chat.
HBO Max. Fourth 1000. Grace always picks a fight with Jessica Chastain. That's why she blocked me. I kept getting annoyed with her going after white women in the industry. She was overly critical of them, like super critical. And I was like, what is her problem? It's weird. Okay.
I'm not blocked by her, so I'm happy.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything to comment here? Anthony, please don't ruin the clip out again, but do you have a response to Grace? Is James Gunn picking a fight with her, or is she delusional? Is she coping?
It was only one time, and then that's the other time.
The one time, yes.
Yeah,
the other times is he doesn't mention her by name.
I was going to say that there was something recent that happened last year. She said, she put out a tweet saying, "Oh, they're casting Superman right now." James Gunn quote tweeted and said, "No, we're not." Then she's like, "He's trying to shut me down, but here's the thing. I actually know who the actor he's going to pick is. The front runner is Logan Lerman." And then he quote tweeted that again and said, "I have no clue who this actor is."
Yet, Larry, it's in the community. It's on
oh
my
my
channel.
lord, this is such.
I'll just send it to you on X. All right,
yeah.
So yeah, I think she's in the wrong. It's pretty clear.
But fourth, I don't like arguing with people.
Yeah, but do I think gun fans are crazy? I do see on Twitter every time. I said, bro, like, stop dick sucking a guy. No disrespect.
Whoa, whoa,
where are we talking?
Whoa. That's what I'm. That's
First of
what
all,
it
don't
is.
stop if you enjoy it.
I
and
like
you're giving
James.
consent.
I think he's gonna do great. But can we at least see a project first, please? Animated, whatever, it's just animated. For live action, can we see one live action project next year, which is Superman, please? And then Peacemaker is Peacemaker, whatever. But can we see Superman how it is first? 'Cause that's what he says. The true starts of the DCU. What he said multiple interviews so far. Like, can we at least get to that? And
Hey,
then we can
Larry,
start praising
Larry,
him.
From was amazing.
Hi.
And hey, Larry,
yeah.
just to confirm, me and Bruce want to react to some stuff with you in the next coming weeks.
What up? Oh yeah.
And what's your thoughts on Grace here? Did James Gunn attack Grace?
Oh hell yeah! I'm down.
He did. Oh no! You're responding to the last thing. Oh hell yeah! For reactions. Did James Gunn attack Grace Randolph? She said she's under attack.
Who mentioned Logan Lerman before? Because I thought
What is going on?
I thought he should be Superman.
I think.
Are you watching a different show?
Hell yeah!
No, he's watching. He's listening back to the stream.
Yo, Larry's tripping balls.
If you're listening to the stream on something else, you're behind a few minutes.
No, somebody just mentioned it.
Oh, okay.
No, I said that's what Grace reported that Gunn. Was like, no,
Stop messing with Larry, RJ.
Okay. Well, what's your take, Larry? Before we move on, do you think James Gunn is attacking Grace?
RJ's messing with me.
Yeah, he does that.
See, I told you, RJ, stop it.
That's actually what happened, though.
No, I think Grace has a personal vendetta with Gunn, and it might be infatuation based.
Oh, okay. She's infatuated with James Gunn. So is Perp and Joe.
I'm a gunhead. We don't break.
I think they like each other. I thought she was My Time to Shine Hello for years. Is she not?
They still think it. Josh Jenner pretty much alluded to it, and she said, "Shut the F up, Josh."
We gunheads.
Let alone two
and she also
in the
said
industry
two separate.
praising each other unnaturally. It's not organically praising. Like, oh, you're so wonderful. Oh, what a goddess.
Is there more?
Who talks like that?
Is there more to the clip before
Gunheads?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We don't break. We don't fold. We don't bend.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
All right, here we go.
James Gunn is always coming over to my space and giving me.
I got my
a
universe.
You don't own the internet. She sounds like she's Al Gore. Like I create the internet.
Why is she still on MySpace? Nobody's on MySpace.
No, not
anymore.
MySpace, the site. She's saying I own Twitter. I own X. I'm on
No,
YouTube.
he
You don't
said
come
she's still
here,
on the MySpace.
James Gunn, and tell me and correct my scoops and make them seem less scoopy. You know?
That was a slip.
Yeah.
She should put her scoops on MySpace.
This is ridiculous.
She said MySpace. She meant My Time to Shine.
Oh, yeah, she meant My Time to Shine Hello. Okay.
I think
RJ.
it's only a minute-long clip.
Yeah, but we're dragging it. This is what you do for you to stretch content.
Like
Yes.
Mr. Fantastic.
Like Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, but RJ, what do you?
I thought you made shorts now, Max.
I do everything. I do everything.
I would say that I think that she personally really believes that she's being purposely targeted because there was
but that is a ridiculous statement. Comes from my area.
I was gonna say there was a
That's because she is.
Well, I was gonna say there was a recent stream where she got really upset at people for asking her why she didn't like Peacemaker, and she was going off basically saying like that it's weird that James Gunn is specifically targeting her, and she's a female reporter. She's
not weird at all.
Oh, she did the sexism thing.
Grace, it's not
Typical
weird at all.
SJW
it's what we
move.
Do. We don't bend, we don't break, we don't fold.
I'm sorry. Going on YouTube and spouting out a bunch of bullshit that you made up isn't being a reporter.
I don't have a problem with her doing that, but to say it's her space is
what Max
ridiculous.
says.
To say that he can't comment in the public forums are ridiculous. You don't own YouTube, Grace. I know you've been here since it started, and you've probably been on Twitter since it started, but you don't own it.
She was also saying some stuff about like
She was also fired from Marvel too.
Well, I was gonna say she was out on that stream. She was also saying like Peacemaker is only for straight white guys, and it appeals to incels and frat boys and stuff.
Not true. Not true.
What are you talking about? One of the villains
blatant propaganda. That's
is his
anti-gun propaganda.
Is Peacemaker's father. That's an actual ist, and he
Well,
doesn't. He hates
I
that.
think she called the show. She called Peacemaker pseudo intellectual. That it's a show that thinks it's smarter than it is. Because someone asked her,
You didn't
why
see it though.
How do you even qualify that?
Because someone asked her. Someone asked her, why do you like The Boys when it's like very crude and sexual and like it has a bunch of crazy stuff, but Peacemaker you think is offensive to women? And she's all like, well, The Boys is actually a smart show.
I think she thinks she's smarter than she is.
Joe?
listen, I like her, but I gotta agree with Joe there. I'm not saying she's a dumb person.
I mean, if she was smart, she'd be gunhead like me.
She's a few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Yeah, I mean,
And I love a sandwich. On a
Peacemaker is satire, just like The Boys.
Yeah, it's very, very comparable comparison.
It's a great
let's. But I take issue with this.
Like Peacemaker is based on the comedian.
I mean, the most she got in Hollywood was the cameo in Zombieland 2.
I do have an issue with her saying he came to my space. That's ridiculous.
Hey, James Gunn is always coming over to my space,
My space. That's ridiculous.
giving me a problem. I've never caused a problem for him. I've always just been honest in my reporting.
What's her space?
It's
I guess she's saying YouTuber.
Wait, she's holding space and James Gunn is just walking in?
No, she means her.
She's
she
basically.
means
She's holding space.
Go ahead, Claudia.
No, she
People started
means
doing
her
that after
area-
Wicked for some reason.
She means her area of space. She doesn't mean you guys are blowing out proportion. She means her area space.
That's
She
what I'm
doesn't
saying.
mean-
area
She's
of
holding
space is
space.
YouTube
No,
and
wait, how
Twitter.
are we wrong? We're saying the same thing. She's holding space.
No, but people are saying on MySpace. It doesn't mean MySpace.
No, she's
MySpace
holding
is
space.
dead. MySpace is dead. I don't know
Yeah,
where you're
she's
getting
on
this from.
Facebook. She's
Anyway,
on
play the
Facebook.
clip.
Let Claudia. I know what you're doing, Perp. Let Claudia.
She's on
finish.
Facebook.
Yeah, I know what he's doing, but
Well, no.
I'm not
What
gonna-
do you mean, Claudia?
She's holding
Her
space in Facebook.
What do you think she's referring to? YouTube, X.
So she's referring to. So, for example, I have my space in my area. So
Yeah, holding space.
All you viewers right now on X and YouTube,
People hold
you're
space.
in my space now.
No, we're holding space.
You're in
I hold
my
own
space. How dare you viewers come here?
I'm holding space.
you know.
I've seen it. Yeah.
No, I appreciate
This
you
was
being
her
here.
in Zombieland.
I can't even
I'm
finish the
showing
sentence
right here.
without people.
I'm
interrupting
sorry.
me.
I'm talking. Sorry, Talati. Give
Yeah, we're
Talati
holding
respect
space
here. I
for Talati
apologize.
now.
Go ahead. That was me that time, though, Talati.
So, for example, right? I'm in my room, right? It's my space. This is my place of.
James came in a room.
I'm giving you an example.
All
You
right.
Just
take-
let him
Max,
talk.
he's holding space. Go
So-
ahead, hold your space.
So, for example, I'm in my room. Nobody else can come into my space, my area, which is my room. That's what Grace is referring to. It's like her space is like her Twitter and her YouTube.
Yeah, she's
her
holding space. We call that holding digital face.
But I say that's a ridiculous.
But that's a
sentiment,
public
Claudia.
place.
Yeah, it's a public place. She shouldn't say that's my place. That
Yeah,
really
it's public.
exposes an
different.
egomaniac.
My
and a
space is
narcissist.
public. It went
That she
public after
thinks-
Facebook bought
She
it.
thinks YouTube is her place. She thinks X
Yeah.
is her place.
What we're telling her is that she needs to go back to MySpace because she's irrelevant, like that website.
Blue
That's what we're
Jay's
telling her.
space he's got space.
Well, I'm
spread
sharing.
wide open.
I'm sharing the screenshot
Oh
from
God,
this movie.
Blue Jay, no.
Oh, Blue Jay's holding space. Cool. MySpace is
Do
pretty
you
good,
want to share this, Max?
and it's MySpace, not.
I think Max is trying to finish the clip, and then we.
I am trying to
Oh,
finish.
he's
but
trying to hold space
this
for
better
this.
be on topic, CJH.
I've seen it. Yeah.
So that's Grace Randolph
Yeah, from
in Zombieland.
No, it's
Zombieland.
not.
Yes, it
It
is.
is actually.
No, it's not.
She has a
Yes, it
cameo.
is.
No, it's not.
Have you
That's
seen
Grace
the movie?
Randolph.
No.
She was in the movie.
No.
She's a show.
No.
You made Larry disappear.
Oh,
Who?
his connection. He'll be back.
That's because I'm Houdini.
That's a good call out, CJH. Yeah, that was her in Zombieland. Not anymore.
Very relevant to the.
Where she's not going to be any James Gunn's productions. Okay, let's finish this out because Joe, what do you have something you want to talk about too? Because you've been politely
Actually,
waiting.
I can prove that it's her because this is her tweet.
Larry's
No, that's
back.
her, but that's not the character we saw that you showed. That's Grace Randolph over there. The one before wasn't Grace Randolph.
Sweet Maria.
Beautiful.
We held space for this. That's good. Okay, next.
All right, let's finish this
Let's
here.
finish this.
Can you start it over?
No, I'm not starting it.
No,
A very weird situation that I don't appreciate, but I'm not going to let
Oh,
anybody bully me out of it.
Is James
She's
Gunn in her
still-
walls?
She really, Grace, I mean this with respect. Let it go. You sound insane. No,
Maybe
I'm
James
being
Gunn is
on.
in her
I'm not
walls,
doing this.
man.
I'm not doing this as a gag, Grace. You are
What
really.
if James Gunn
you've said
snuck in
this-
her attic?
No, but she said this a lot of times. It's making you look. It's your insanity is kicking you out of the conversation.
No,
People
don't
are gonna
call
stop.
people that.
No,
That's sexist.
No, I think that if she keeps saying that he's trying to bully her out of entertainment talk, she is going to lose support. Not a lot, but you don't sound right, Grace.
Not if James
Stop
Gunn
this
lives in
stuff.
her walls.
He is not trying to bully you out of talking about DC.
He might be
That's
under her bed.
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
By the way,
I'm being nice to Grace here. Stop, please stop, please.
Sure, she appreciates it.
By the way,
For the love of Gunn,
speaking
stop that he's bullying you out of talking about entertainment. It's ridiculous.
Speaking of James Gunn, he just BS to this cute picture of his dog.
Thank you, Joe. That's
That's
cool.
what
Really
I'm
relevant.
that's what I'm calling tweeting on Blue Sky, BSing.
And that's why Blue Sky will not succeed. You're only getting
Yeah.
pictures of dogs and cats.
Already
and
succeeded.
happiness.
Look, that's already better than anything on X. You get gun nut dog.
That's not true. I'm on X.
Yeah, well.
How is Gunn?
MySpace.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
How is
Claire.
Gunn hating on Grace personally?
Just because he made that one tweet and how
He
she
probably
shoots
slashes her
some
tires,
rumors.
honestly.
Well, she says the little gun bitches go to him
Oh.
with stuff she says and says, "Is this true?" And he basically debunks it.
Oh God.
He throws
That's
milkshakes at her.
that's his fans.
I mean,
no one's
it's-
being called out here. That's his fans that do that. Not
Yeah.
I don't ask him if that's true or not.
You stop
I
doing
have
it, to be
Yeah,
basic
because he
common
tells you
sense.
automatically, RJ, in the DMs.
No, I have basic common sense.
It's not like She-Hulk where they like put a character like like her on though.
They should.
I don't like Elon Musk. I mean, I think he has. Check out the Kingdom of Nerds. Yes, check out the Kingdom for great content from comics to commentary discussions.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yes, make sure you
I
do
was
check
there.
him out and subscribe to him.
I was there.
Yes. All right, let me finish this here so we can
I was
move on
over
to better topics like the box office.
Out of doing my job, I gave a good review to the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, which James Gunn actually said he was happy to see,
Oh
and
my
I
gosh.
There you go. He's not against you, Grace. That proves it. He was happy to see your review of Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. You know, he's
On the
not
outside.
after Grace Randolph. I need to make a new thumbnail with Grace as a final girl in a horror movie with James Gunn behind her. Like, stop. I'm in your space. Is there such a thing as Tesla underwear? I'll have to ask Voltaire. You know.
Yeah, it's shaped like a Cybertruck.
Ooh.
Wow, Anthony. I can't believe you went there.
responded. My pleasure. Great job. I gave Guardians of the Galaxy 3 a very strong review because it was a great movie.
There you go.
And I have been saying positive things about Superman, especially the last photo, which a lot of people didn't like. And I said,
Yeah.
Geez, I'm a gun nut, and even I'm not crazy about Guardians 3.
See? Grace is
Don't bend.
nuanced.
I thought it was fantastic. And I thought it was a very nice image. And I will give Superman the benefit of the doubt, and I will be very open to that being a good movie. So I really don't want to hear it anymore.
She doesn't want to hear it.
Hear
Oh,
what?
Oh, she's going to hear
What
it.
is she hearing?
Oh, she's
That
going to
she-
hear it.
That she
What is
doesn't
she
like
hearing?
James Gunn.
that she dislikes James Gunn. She is being so cordial to him, and he is attacking her.
No.
He's trying to get her
Nah.
out.
She
of
sounds like Michael French now.
Yeah, I'm not
He
buying
is
any
the
of
jock
this.
to this community.
Perp, you need to do a stream on this.
I'm not buying any of
Debunking
this.
Grace, because you could break this down,
I'm breaking it down.
and that would get you good views for your ex. That
I don't
isn't
do it for the views. I do it for the rush.
for the content. Yeah. All right. Are we done with that?
I
I
hope
think.
so.
Yeah.
These are awful topics today, Max.
By the way,
Sorry.
I'm just
Just
looking for food.
Perp, we gotta do a stream.
Thank
Brandon
thank you,
Cronenberg.
thank you,
Yeah.
Kingdom of Nerd, for giving us all
Oh,
a shout
wow.
out.
We gotta do a stream.
Oh, thank you.
Brandon Cronenberg.
Wow, Bruce, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right.
Double points to your viewers, RJ.
Superman and Lois finale tomorrow. I still want to watch it.
Still
Nah.
want to watch it?
So I got to get going because I do need to get to bed for work tomorrow because I got to wake up in like 5 hours.
I've got to head out in a bit and as well, so soon.
But before I go though, just a nice little
I'm gonna
reminder.
stay, Max. Don't worry.
Tomorrow,
I want to talk
Skeleton
about some
Crew comes
controversial
out.
subjects with Max.
So if you're a Star Wars fan, Skeleton Crew premieres tomorrow.
I am so excited, RJ.
Superman and Lois finale is tomorrow as well. And
Nah.
And the Creature Commandos embargo lifts tomorrow at, I believe,
That is the
9
most
p.m.
hyped.
Wait a
I know
minute,
Star
did
Wars
they
comes
move-
out tomorrow, but I'm
did
hyped
they
for
move
you.
up
You,
RJ
you better
will
not drop
give
the ball
us
on the review,
his
RJ.
Everyone's
two-star
talking at
review.
once.
Did they change the date?
RJ better not.
For what?
That.
Skeleton Crew.
Yes,
Yeah,
they moved it up.
They're
a
that
day.
confident. It's that good.
Yeah, they're moving it up. Yeah. For
They're
the
that
premiere.
confident in it, Joe. RJ, I swear to God, if you don't review Creature Commandos, it better be more than one sentence. You've
So
been hanging on that dog
the Creature
forever.
Commandos embargo lifts, I think, 9 a.m. Pacific. I think.
You better have a
3 stars.
This,
or I won't
this
be
better
there.
be the review of your freaking career. Okay? You better review the shit out of it. I'm talking multiple paragraphs. If it's not multiple paragraphs, I'm gonna be so upset with you, RJ.
So,
Wow,
yeah.
Bruce is being
I'll catch
amazing.
y'all
Look,
next
He's
time.
gonna say
guys.
the,
Thank you,
the
RJ.
show was awesome, and that was it. Wait, where did he go?
He said he had. He didn't. You listen to the man. He has to get to bed. He's a working man now.
Yeah, he works. He works.
He works. Okay, so here's another rumor
Gotta make that money.
from a very reliable scooper.
Boo.
So it says here, Marvel is reportedly considering Rachel Zegler for a significant role in the upcoming X-Men saga.
Who?
Now, via
Who's this?
at me your scooper. Very
Man,
reliable.
nobody.
scooper.
Bro, stop bringing up bull. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. It's whatever.
Now, I honestly don't think Rachel Zegler is being considered for many.
I think
major
she's
roles.
already casted.
I don't think so. I
think it's a
wouldn't
done
mind
deal.
her being in the
PR
X-Men.
nightmare.
I wouldn't be in the. I
PR
wouldn't mind her
nightmare.
being in the who?
She's a PR nightmare.
Yes,
No,
she's
she's
a
not.
PR.
No,
I
she's
mean, you
not.
can agree with her, but she's still a PR nightmare.
How
You
is
can
that
agree with
PR? How is that PR nightmare for Wicked? It's the new meta, people. We're going after these stars that talk.
Per one time, it didn't derail.
No,
the
it's
box.
the new meta, Max. This is how we're doing it now.
No,
This is
it's
what
not
we're-
like it. No,
No,
it's not like you can
Trump
say
won.
whether it's
We're looking into celebrities now.
When did this become about politics, Pep? Come on.
When
I
gave
I
my
don't
reason.
think she is good for the press tour. I don't think. I
What
think
press
she's
tour?
fine
What
in
are
the
you
project. She
talking
does not.
about?
She
Normal
does not.
people,
He hasn't even
normal
done
Guys,
press
you're
tour
looking
for
at your
no
new
movie.
Wolverine.
Nobody
The next
cares.
movie.
You're looking at your new Wolverine. Deal with it.
It's internet bullshit. Everybody,
is
oh,
Wolverine.
Rachel
This is
Zegler, we
Wolverine.
hate her, we hate her, we hate her. Then she
This is
comes out,
Wolverine.
comes out, it's a big hit.
Female Wolverine.
Nobody
We're going.
None of
we're
her
going
projects have been big hits.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
the
brother.
Hunger Games was.
Yeah,
Female Wolverine.
See,
She is
that's on the
female.
way.
She has a good look
Perp's
for a cow.
gonna- It's on the way. Perp's gonna accept.
Yeah, we just gonna blame. We just gonna blame
movie.
Shazam on her because that movie
Yep,
was gonna.
she's
fail
gonna
no
fight
matter
Hulk.
what.
You're right.
If
I'm
she's
in now.
cast-
CJ.
if Rachel Zegler was considered for Rogue in the X-Men
No.
saga, that would be
No.
really volatile.
No,
People would be
Wolverine.
really upset.
No, Wolverine.
Because they've
gonna
been wanting a
care.
great
We
Wolverine.
already have
Wolverine.
a female Wolverine.
The
Nah,
usual
Wolverine.
internet
Female
trolls
Wolverine.
who are as important as a flaccid penis will complain, and no one will care.
Female Wolverine,
Right.
and she's short too, so it's perfect.
Even people that aren't political didn't like, if they're really into fairy tales, they didn't like her dogging on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because
Nobody
they
give a
have
fuck
they're
about that
bored.
political shit, bro.
Anyone that got upset at what she had to say about Snow White is bored with their lives.
I thought it was accurate, but I still wouldn't say that on a press tour
Like,
when I'm in a movie about it.
Like every movie that is,
It is
like,
creepy.
They always talk about this ain't your grandma's fairy tale. Like they've been doing that type of like marketing since the freaking 80s. Right?
Facts.
It's a little different now.
No, I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
they're adults are the
Do
kids are like
do you know the
talking different
do you know the rumors are about Rachel Zegler and Snow White? I don't know if this is accurate, but they say that she doesn't even work for the 7 little people. When they get home from mining, it's so while you work, she actually sings and they work. She doesn't clean the house. That's what I heard.
No,
that's what I heard. I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Margaret
I don't
Qualley
know.
for Cyclops.
But that sounds plausible.
that would be the situation. That
You don't think she'd make an awesome Wolverine?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god, you guys have
I
no
think
vision.
I'm not against her. Like I
No
wanna,
vision.
There's no the reason I don't want to see Snow White is the other things in it. She looks fine as Snow White. I don't have any problem with her as Snow White. Just she hasn't promoted it well.
And you mean X-23?
She promoted it great. She got everyone talking.
She hasn't promoted it at all. It hasn't even come out
What
yet.
has she promoted? She hasn't promoted nothing. Her next
You guys are
movie,
delusional. You
her
guys are
next
delusional.
movie
Nah,
is
you're
literally
delusional.
Y2K2. That is the horror movie, the 1990s.
Anytime you talk to reporters and you're developing, it's considered press tour. She's on the press tour.
She's
it's not
totally
There is no press tour. There is no press tour.
It's not
There's
There's
a movie
already
that opens in
she
March.
already,
does not have
she
a
already
press
talked
tour in
about the
December.
project to a reporter. That's the
Bro,
press
a
tour.
movie, bro.
No, she's promoting Y2 Kill or Y2K. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's her next movie.
She has that
horror.
one
She
coming
has
up.
not been X1. She has not been X1.
And that's why
Snow
everyone's
White
talking about her
question.
being Wolverine because she has
Yeah,
that movie
bro,
coming
she
up.
hasn't
That's what
been-
happens in the
bro.
news
Okay,
cycle.
well, I want to get Larry's.
what's the
Larry, don't be swayed by
X-23
your own.
we
Your
got?
own man, your own opinions. I'm not against Rachel Zegler. Do you think she's great for the press tour for Snow White?
think
and
if-
all these stuff?
I think if she plays Rogue, people are gonna say the redheads are getting canceled.
Oh, the ginger thing. Yeah.
But I could see her playing Rogue. I think she'd be good. I haven't seen anything negative about her except for like online stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen her in anything really, so I can only go by based on the Kitty Pryde maybe.
I did like her
Wolverine.
in Shazam 2. I liked her in Shazam 2, Joe. That's the only thing I've seen her in.
Oh, I forgot she was in Shazam too.
She was very good in Shazam 2. She was very good in Hunger Games, and I haven't seen it, but everyone says she was
In the Heights.
phenomenal in West Side Story.
Oh, she
Wasn't
was.
she in The Heights?
She's amazing. Yeah, she's amazing.
El Necron, thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. I really appreciate it. Love to have you on the show again. Maybe for the Power Hour this week, we could try to have you on, El Necron.
Jean Grey.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything really negative about her except for like hearsay and her attitude online. So I don't.
I've seen how she's interviewed. She's awkward in an interview.
I think I've seen that too. But she's young, right?
I mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, that's everybody in an interview, bro.
I think
Bro,
she's
Max,
I can't really hold that
Max,
against
Pull
Max,
up an
Max,
interview.
I guarantee you, if you
Let's see
become
Mr.
an
Charisma
I don't need
show us
to.
her interview.
Just because you want it, I don't need to. I know.
Max,
My
look at that
opinion is
picture.
set. I don't
Look
need
at that
to prove
picture.
to
How
you.
she's looking at Wolverine. She's like, "You're mine." Look at that.
I'm not going to complain if she's in X-Men.
As
I would
Wolverine.
prefer someone else's Rogue though, because
No, Wolverine.
Rogue is a fan favorite, and I don't think she's a fan favorite casting. But maybe she would do an amazing job. I don't know.
As Rogue.
I'd rather see who's
You
that.
guys are so
Anthony,
limited.
who's that lady that keeps cosplaying as Rogue on X?
Jimmy Fallon.
No. I forget her. She looks fire as Rogue. I don't remember her name.
Jimmy Fallon would make an interesting. Rogue.
No, not Jimmy Fallon.
That'd
Okay,
make an
moving on to
interesting Rogue,
something
though.
else.
What if they cast the girl who was?
Whoa! Now you're
uh-oh.
speaking my language. I never seen this one.
Ooh,
Nest.
never mind.
The Nest. That looks
Is
cool.
it good?
I had never seen this.
It's really
cool.
creepy looking. I'm trying not to play it. I'm trying to just.
I can't tell if it's green screen. What is the cave? Is paper mache in the background? What's going on? It's some Hellraiser shit.
88.
She's lit weird.
Another armored. Ooh.
Wait. What,
More
why
like
are we
armored
sharing
board,
for
am I
you?
right?
Sure.
Parp,
sure
I
you're,
rented the gate and the keep tonight.
Oh, nice.
What are you saying, CJH?
I haven't seen them.
The keep
This
is
looks
pretty
It's not
good.
very
Michael Mann
safe
one.
to like share
Oh, yeah.
for you.
Based.
You should probably share what you retweeted already.
This is a replica Godzilla costume.
Where's he going?
He's at an event.
Oh.
He's at a gala.
Oh,
You
this
never
is
seen a
awesome.
Godzilla costume at an event?
I would love to get a Godzilla costume.
Yeah.
I would love to go to cons as Godzilla. That would be amazing. Or in
Yeah,
Fortnite.
but you couldn't
Now in
see.
Fortnite.
What if you stepped on someone?
It'd be
Everyone's
okay,
going
'cause
crazy
you're-
giving Jordans to Godzilla.
If you
Fortnite.
accidentally step on someone as Godzilla, everyone would be okay with it. CJH.
Oh, definitely.
You won't even get any. You won't even get any lawsuits. You'll be like, what? They'll be like, I was smashed by Godzilla. You know. That'd be
yeah,
great.
That can mean
that's
something
what I
totally
do. I
different.
smash.
Yeah. That's it. That's the
You can't sue me for
Tokyo
being me.
Metropolitan Government Building last night.
That was a pretty good one.
Okay, this is my thing. Okay.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Actually,
It's gonna flop.
for movie fans, it's not going to flop. And they actually said
not.
both George
And that's
Lucas
too
and
big.
Steven
That's
Spielberg
too
have
big
been
of a
Bro, it's
involved.
literally gonna
size.
be free on Game Pass. Like,
Yeah,
not
It
okay.
is?
Yes, not free. You have to have a Game Pass
Well, you have
subscription.
to
Well, I
get
have
Game
Game
Pass.
Pass, so
Yeah.
I'll have it.
Joe, Perp, movie. You're more movie fans than gamer.
I'm a huge movie fan, and I'm a huge gamer.
Okay. Well, what do you think about the reports that George Lucas and Steven Spielberg have been helping the development
George
team
Lucas
on this
wants
game?
nothing to do with this anymore.
Why would no? He wouldn't. If people call George Lucas, he is not. He's retired.
He's moved
But if they
on
want him as a
ago.
Bro,
consultant,
he's
you
literally
don't
the
think George
creator of
Lucas
the
would go?
franchise. What are you
Yeah, he
talking
can
about?
consult.
Yeah, he's consulting Indiana Jones stuff.
Yeah, Joe Perp. Help correct CJH here. Do you think that George Lucas would freely consult with a company using his previously owned IP to consult on the character? I think he would be. Oh,
I don't believe he would do so. I don't believe he would freely consult.
Yes,
I think
he
he
wants
wants
to
to
have the franchise.
Max,
I believe
you know
he'd
what?
want a damn paycheck.
Okay, I'm just gonna make shit up. Okay, Max, George Lucas is a huge fan of third person. I know for a fact that if he consulted on this, he wouldn't have dared suggested a first person Indiana Jones game. So
what's your
any
source
rumors
on
about
that,
George
Perp?
Lucas saying
What's
had
your
anything
source
to
on
do
that,
with this
Perp?
has to be
They
bullshit.
like
The man loves
third
third
person.
person. If you look at the games of Lucasfilm back in the day, he loves the third person. Okay,
I
He loves the
don't
third
like
person.
Joe's negative attitudes on George Lucas. George Lucas is not all about the money. Yes,
George Lucas is a
Spaceballs-
businessman.
Yeah, yes, but he also freely supports the industry, and he with consulting. He loves it. He loves it when people go to George. Did you see him? Did you see him on the Mandalorian set holding baby Grogu? He loved
Yeah,
it.
he
It was
got
a
paid for
magical
that.
moment.
He
It was
loved it.
beautiful.
He
Beautiful.
framed that
He loved the
photo.
paycheck.
Don't diminish that.
Joe,
Don't
Joe, I
diminish.
know for
Joe,
a
how
fact
dare you
he
diminish?
He
gave
took down
up-
his wedding photo and he put that
He
photo.
I gotta
got
find
a
it.
huge payday that day.
How dare you? I'm calling Joe out. This is one of the first times.
And the Great
George
Circle.
Lucas.
In fact, I think
First
Dune
of all,
is better.
Indiana Jones and Circles just don't. Another reason why this is Spielberg did not have
You
nothing to
do
do with this game.
realize,
'Cause
Max,
Spielberg
that-
would not say, and the Great Circle. That's the first thing to
do
go.
realize,
That's the
Max,
first thing to go. If
You
Spielberg
do
was on this.
realize that he has
Spielberg's a
stock
triangle
in
guy.
Disney.
He's not a circle guy. Okay.
Okay,
He
Joe.
owns
this is
stock
bullshit.
in Disney.
Fake
which
news.
Yes,
is that's money for him. Of course,
Okay,
he's
but it's
gonna-
not all. He doesn't only care about money. He doesn't.
He's cared about money since.
What else does he care about, Max? He cares
He
about
cares
dogs.
about
He cares
entertainment.
about the human condition.
He cares
bro.
about
the
movies.
teddy bears?
He cares about baby Grogu
Ever
almost
since
as
the
much
teddy
as he would
bears,
care
that's
about
all
his
he
own
cared
child.
about.
Look at this
No,
image.
but it's
that
very clear
suggests
that George
this
Lucas and Steven Spielberg
only
had
cares
nothing
about
to do
money.
with that game.
This was
Because
the
it
most one of the
reminds
most
him of the teddy
beautiful.
bears.
He's
Larry,
at an auditorium
Larry,
event.
Larry, back me up here. This is one of the most beautiful moments in entertainment history. Yes, one of the downsides
You
is
know
blurry
why he
photo?
likes Grogu?
You sick
It's
man.
blurry.
He
It's
sees
blurry.
the vision.
The
of
blurry
the
photo is one of the
merchandise.
greatest moments in entertainment history.
Yes,
you
I wish it
sick-
was
He's-
clearer.
sick
I wish
man.
it was
He
clear.
sees
Yes.
the vision of the
Wish it was clear.
merchandise.
Yeah.
I wish the most entertaining thing
Sorry, I
ever
messed up.
was clear.
No,
Matt,
Larry, help
you
me out
listening,
here. This
Joe?
is this a beautiful? God damn it, people!
Trending
People
deal
ads are a
alert.
beautiful thing, Max.
Okay, Larry, what's your take on this? This is one of my
What's your
favorite
take on
moments in
this?
Star Wars history.
Like this.
I love this. I love this.
What's your
George
take
Lucas
on
took
this
a baby
picture?
because he wasn't making the
fucking
Mandalorian. He came to appreciate Star Wars moving on past him too.
He looks confused.
He
He's
has
not
a vested,
confused.
he has
doesn't
a
even know what he's
vested
looking at.
interest in its
This was
continued
before
success.
Larry left.
He has
You know,
a vested
He
interest
saw
in
the
its continued success
merchandising opportunity.
because he has stock in this. It's the same as when he went to bat for
Max, you're beautiful.
Bob Iger. He's not doing it out of the kindness of his heart. He's got financial.
Max, you know why this?
stake
You
in
know
it.
why this photo's blurry?
Oh my
Because
god!
this is like
man.
seconds before he was about to toss that shit.
Uh,
That's why it's
Okay,
literally a movement.
Lottie,
He's about to
Lottie,
toss. It's in movement.
Dune
Zeno
is
says
better.
it's beautiful that Lucas gave birth to a puppet. Actually, Joe would appreciate George Lucas
baby.
more if he actually birthed the puppet.
This shit's in movement. He's about to
Or the
toss it.
Muppets. Or the Muppets, for that matter.
Dune is not.
Dune is better.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Very. Thank you,
Larry's back.
Larry. I really appreciate it. I want to get your thoughts on this most beautiful moment in entertainment history of George looking at the birth of Star Wars, moving past him. New generations are going to love it because of this baby
And looking
Grogu.
confused from it.
I'm with you, Max.
Does that look like pride in his face?
Thank you, Larry.
Or does that look like, look at this?
It looks like he was going to tear
He
up.
could be holding the dishes.
It's
for all
like
we know.
I'm literally holding
like the
the
same
future of
shit.
Star Wars.
He's holding his
He's looking into the eyes of the puppet and saying, "Star
No,
Wars
he's
is going
not.
to outlive me. I've done my job."
Oh my!
That's his baby, Perb.
Yes, that's his baby
I hate
that he
this man.
sold.
This is
to.
this is a weird
If you listen to
parasocial
him
thing
in the
going
Charlie
on.
Rose
Baby is still your baby.
Rebel Moon is better. There.
Nah,
I
I'll
said it.
Two
Elder
good
Son,
Star
yours,
Wars movies.
I said it.
Alright,
Oh,
Alright.
look, someone agrees with me.
No,
Oh, that's a
Rebel Noon
piece
is
of
not
shit
better
movie.
than Star Wars.
Um,
I'm sorry.
Rebel
I
Moon is
love.
so much better.
I haven't
Yo,
even watched the
also
beginning.
director's cut. Show me one gory shot. Yeah, every punch in that thing.
my
I want to hear
God.
from Talati.
George
All right.
Lucas gave
Let
up
me know
on
when you see
cinema
that much
ever
gore in
since
Star Wars. All right.
His focus was on
Taladia?
Star Wars. He could have made another American Graffiti type movie.
CGH, shush. Palladium, what's your
Yes.
thought? I think this is a beauty. I'm not just blowing smoke. This meant the world to me to see George come back after he made those comments in those interviews to the Charlie Rose where he was unhappy with the Disney sale, and then he came back. He saw what Favreau was doing. He saw what future generations are going to love Star Wars. The kids are going to love this baby Grogu, and he almost wept with the puppet in his hands.
He never said he was unhappy with the Disney sale.
Yes, he did
No, he
in an
didn't.
interview.
No, he didn't.
No,
Yes, he did.
No, he
No, he
didn't.
didn't.
No, he
All right,
didn't.
I'm asking
Fake
Taladia.
news.
Taladia.
Why are you asking a bad faith question to Taladia?
It's fact.
No, it's fact that it's a
I
bad faith
watched the
question.
interviews.
Show me.
He called Disney white slavers.
Yes, that was a joke.
Yeah, he was joking.
Oh my God.
He even laughed when he said it.
Yeah. He did.
Are you kidding me now?
Internet
Are you
trolls
kidding?
like the Fandom Menace tried to turn that into a thing.
I
but it was
did.
never
I
legit.
turned it into a thing.
Kathleen
never-
Kennedy
that was
wanted it,
never real.
and Kathleen
Oh
Kennedy
my
gets
God.
what she wants. Okay.
Joe, are you serious here?
I'm deadly serious. He said it as a joke.
I think Joe's just
He
agreeing
even-
with you to piss
he
me
even
off.
laughed.
When did he say
said
that?
it.
Did they even did a Star Wars movie even come out when he said that?
Yes.
Which
yes,
one?
Chubby Teddy. Let me speak. Let me speak.
Oh my dear Lord. I'm flabbergasted. I'm speechless, Joe. I'm speechless with that spin you just did.
George Lucas hasn't been relevant since American Graffiti.
Oh fuck.
Oh man.
Oh Lord, crackhead.
Where's Walter?
You guys have made Max rage quit.
No, we haven't. He's still here.
No,
No,
don't do that, Zeno. Don't highlight that.
Who's
That's not
highlighting
me.
that?
That's not me because
Joe
I
is. Stop
Joe!
highlighting stuff like that.
Joe, bad Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, stop
Why,
it.
wait, why is that bad? I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm not a doctor.
I don't know.
Let
know how
Taladia speak.
Okay, let Taladia go ahead, Taladia.
Yeah, as Chubby said, let me speak.
I said it too.
Well, anyway, right. The way I see it, I think it was acknowledgement of him acknowledging Grogu, right?
Yeah, he's
I
holding
think
music now.
What if he's shaking his head no?
No, I think in this picture, I just think it reminds him of Yoda, right? Because
Yes.
Yoda was a puppet, too. If you remember
Reminiscent.
back in, so he's reminiscent of that.
Yeah.
So that's the way
he's
I
remembering
feel.
the only two good Star
Do
Wars
you think he's
movies.
thinking of Frank Oz?
Dude,
He's
dude,
like, man,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true
yeah.
too. Frank,
Yeah.
Taladia, that's a great sentiment there. Yeah, he's thinking back when he first saw Yoda on set.
yeah,
It's taking him back too.
yeah.
That means Disney
nostalgia's
Star
a hell
Wars
of a
is
drug.
still Star Wars, And you would have said
No,
this, and it
but
is
it
still
just
Star Wars.
means he knows the two movies.
Do you think the
he
lady
made.
in the back knows that this is the most entertaining,
she-
biggest moment in entertainment history? Do you
This
think
is
that lady
one of the
knows?
biggest moments in entertainment history.
Do you think that lady in the back knows
The
this?
creator of
You
an
think
IP,
she's famous?
She's seeing
it's
it.
the literal the birth
Yeah.
of the new generations to see his his art live on.
There's no way you're in that building and you don't know what's going on right now with this.
Yes, exactly.
All eyes on this.
So
Everyone
I'll
knew
say
George
this.
was upset.
I'll say this before we move on to another topic, right?
Yeah, we need to move on.
Yeah, please.
So I'll say the way I feel about the whole George Lucas, him acknowledging it, I think it's an interesting picture, and I think that for him to reminiscent of Frank Oz and the whole Yoda thing as well, I think that's pretty cool, and maybe it meant something to him. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, but hey, it is what it is. And
You could be thinking of Carrie Fisher's cocaine nail too, reminiscent.
No, Pep. Let me finish. Pep,
you don't know that.
No, I'm
He's
just saying.
reminiscent of
Frank Oz.
Star Wars
Frank
and
Oz.
Empire Strikes Back, and
That
how
shit was
those
in the
are
movie.
best and only
No.
Star Wars movies that exist.
He could be reminiscing about the speeder chase in Return of the Jedi. That shit was sick.
I was watching Return of the Jedi tonight.
That doesn't exist.
That one's a good one.
All right. Well,
Denis
we need to move-
Villeneuve doesn't like that one. What the hell?
We need to move on to other topics here.
Yeah, let's move
I
on to
agree that it's Frank Oz based. That he's
Can we-
like.
can we talk about Rebel Moon director's cut?
Good piece
What
of
it-
shit movie.
No, it's not.
I don't want to talk about Rebel Moon.
Can I talk about Night Bitch?
Here we go.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, talk about it. Yeah.
It was pretty good. Amy Adams is awesome in it. It's a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. It also has touches of surrealism that I really enjoyed. I think people will like it on Amy Adams' performance alone. She's really good in it. And the kid acting, you're going to be like, how the hell did they get that toddler to do all those lines and shit? It's actually very impressive. I recommend Night Bitch, but don't expect the world. It's a very simple, cute movie. Night Bitch.
Mhm. Okay, I would check it out. I got to get Terrified first. I've seen Maxine. Yeah, I've seen the whole X trilogy. All right, so let me bring this up here. When does it get on streaming?
In another universe, there'd be only one Star Wars movie.
Here's some for people that like the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yes,
I don't know
this.
why this
I
has
knew this
surfaced now.
about, like 8 or 10 years ago. I knew about
I don't like the
this.
spiky hair.
Heath Ledger's unused Joker design is even more terrifying that we got. Look at this image
This
on the
It does
right.
look more terrifying. I can understand why they didn't win.
He looks
with it.
like he's going to Insane Clown Posse concert.
Yeah, like he does something. It's like you look.
Nah.
Yeah,
I
it
like
looks-
what they came up with better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
way better.
Heath
Yeah,
Ledger
that would've
looks
been a
amazing.
crazy
Like,
look. Yeah, I could
and
see
it's
why
not even
they're like,
biased.
nah.
It's just
Also, the hair, like it looked like light green. It's not even painted.
Some
Like
of you don't own
yeah,
the art of the Dark Knight trilogy, and
I
it
like
shows.
with the hair. There's a little bit more. I don't give a shit about my hair.
Yeah.
Like the other one looks cut. It's like I just buy the other Joker more. Like
yeah, I do. Yeah, 100%.
Like as an anarchist.
and the
more.
suits
yeah,
as
as an
well.
anarchist, like look at that. You don't
Yeah.
care about the
And
hair.
the
Like,
suits as well. I buy him
The
way
long
more.
hair is awesome.
yeah, I'm not digging it.
Like this guy on the left's like, I don't even care about money. I'll burn piles of it. This guy on the right, is like,
Yeah.
I need to get a
Yeah,
haircut.
that's what I'm saying. I can't
yeah.
picture the guy on the right sliding down the money thing and then burning it. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay,
but maybe
Max,
that could be because I can't picture anything else.
What,
other than
Joe?
what
Max,
Nolan
I
did.
found the clip down there. I got the YouTube clip, so we could watch George Lucas in context. It's
Oh,
obvious.
God.
It's completely
Do you
obvious.
know that Bane almost
that
looked
he's
like
joking
this?
around.
Joe, we moved
Bane-
on. From
Bane
that.
That's
almost
all right.
looked
Let
like
him do it. Let him do it, CJ or Taladia, because then I'll have to address it later on. This is gonna
Do
So,
it.
it's-
Yeah, we
This is not a
correct
joke.
facts because
It's-
we are
it's
gun
Thursday.
fans. This is
So-
what we do as
so,
gun fans.
okay.
We don't break, we don't bend, we don't.
So here it is in context.
I said, all I wanted to do was tell a story of what happened. It started here and it went there. And it's all about generations. And it's about, the issues of fathers and sons and grandfathers. And it's a family soap opera. I mean, ultimately, space, we call it space opera, but people don't realize it's actually a soap opera. And it's all about family problems and it's not about spaceships. So they decided they didn't want to use those stories. They decided they were going to go do their own thing. And so I decided, fine. But basically, I'm not going to try to, they weren't that keen to have me involved anyway. But at the same time, I said, I'm not going to, if I get in there, I'm just going to cause trouble. because they're not going to do what I want them
See
to do.
right
So
there, he's,
I don't have
he's
the
showing a
control to
great
do that anymore. All
understanding
I would do is muck
of that
everything up.
his vision and
So I
everything
said, okay,
separate.
I will go my way and I'll let them go their way.
You're making
And
it.
really does come
you
down
are
to
taking. Pause it here.
a simple
You are taking
rule
things
of life,
exactly on
which
the
is
surface
when you
level.
break up with somebody.
That he did not want to be involved. Just by this interview, like, oh,
No,
just
he's
okay.
saying, no, listen to him. He's
Oh my
saying that when you break up with someone, you go their separate ways.
That's how he's come to cope with it.
No,
No, they didn't want him involved.
He sold it.
He said they didn't want him involved. Right? He
Yeah, they
wanted
didn't
to
want
be
him
involved.
Yeah, he has a very good understanding of it. He's like, oh yeah,
You have a
shouldn't be
very
there.
skewed point of this.
No,
Joe.
he's saying it. He's saying that if you
Max,
if
you're the
you
one that
were there,
needs to read between the lines.
yeah,
not,
you're
not Joe.
Yeah, he's giving text, and you're trying to put your bias into
He
it.
had a treatment. He was ready to help produce it.
Yeah,
when
they
they
didn't want his
announced
treatment.
Kathy Kennedy,
And they didn't
he
want
said
his
they were going to
treatment.
have.
Why didn't
when
he make his
signed,
the treatment
right
himself?
after he signed? They did a press interview with Kathy Kennedy, Joe, where Kathy Kennedy lied to him and said they were
First
going to
rule
have
is no
him
phone
involved
calls.
as a consultant.
The second
And then
rule, you don't
and
go
then
over
jump
their
to this
house and
where he
drive
says
by
they
to
didn't
see
want
what
me
they're doing.
involved. And
The third
I'm
one is you
treating
don't
it
show
like
up
a
at their
divorce.
coffee shop or
That
their
does
thing
not
where-
sound like it's all
You
copacetic.
just say no.
It sounds like he's
gone,
coping with what
history,
happened.
Look
I'm
at him.
moving forward.
He gets it.
Because every time you do, and
He's
you know, we all
smiling.
learn this from
He
experience.
laughs.
Every
You
time
listen when he says
you
the
do
line,
something
he
like that, you're
laughs.
opening the wound again.
You see,
You're opening
And
a
it just makes it
wound.
harder.
Yeah, that's a great way.
You have to put it behind you, and
Yes.
it's very, very,
You're
very
opening
hard
a
thing to
wound.
do.
He's saying you got to move
But
forward.
you have to just cut it off and say, okay, end the ball game. I got to move on.
Yeah.
And everything in your body says, don't, you can't. And these are my kids.
Right.
So
all those Star Wars,
all the Star Wars films.
they were your kids.
Yeah, well, they are my, I loved them. I created them. I'm very intimately involved in them. And obviously to
And
sell
you
them
sold
off,
them.
I sold them to the white slavers that take these things and
Okay, but having said all that,
He's laughing.
He's laughing because
It
he
was a
said something
joke.
he shouldn't have.
It was a joke. It was
There's
clear
different
as day a joke.
interpretations. I will be real enough
No,
to
it's
say there's
different
different
context, yeah.
interpretations of subjective opinions on this interview. But it seems to me like he said that. He's like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, and laughed it off.
Yeah, exactly, man.
It was a good job.
But he called it an open wound. His children, and he wanted to be involved in everything in his being that he wants to do stuff, but he can't because they already trashed what he was going to do. And it's just like, if you're not going to do what I wanted to do, I should just move on because I'm just going to mess it up.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we agree.
He gets it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he gets it. Wait, that's a bad thing, Max? Wait, why is that a bad thing?
I shared with you the most beautiful moment in my Star Wars fandom and what brought me back to Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Baby Grogu, and how I thought that brought a lot of love back to the creator of the IP, George Lucas. And you had to tarnish it with this very skewed framing and very subjective opinion on this interview, which
Max,
the
you're
majority
the one that's being skewed. He's putting it out there straight,
know.
and as straight as can be.
if you
and you're
look
putting
at the
this bias into
whole
it.
if you look at the whole context, Joe.
Wait, but we agreed in the end. We agreed in the end, Max.
When he signed
Max,
it
you agreed
away
with us.
with Bob Iger and Kathy Kennedy, and then they didn't interviewed him, and Kathy promised that they were going to respect what he wanted to do and use him
Max,
to the
you agree-
point where he says, I can't do it. They trashed what I was
can't.
going to do.
Yeah,
that
team
is
delivered.
very different things.
He was late. He was late on the script, and they decided to move on.
No.
Yeah.
You have to admit those are two very different
No, we agreed on the same thing.
things. No,
They-
we're not. No agreement.
Yeah, they didn't.
No.
He sold it.
No.
He said, "Hey, you should use these
No.
ideas." They said, "No, thank you," and then they moved on.
Kathy promised him right after they signed it was that she's a liar.
He's still the biggest investor in Disney, so he is a consultant.
I'm moving
in that
on
degree.
because there's no winning this.
Zach don't care about it. Yeah, because Zach don't care about your feelings.
different angle on the Joker thing as well as Bane.
Okay.
I'm sharing this. Go on, share the screen.
This is fascinating. He
Uh,
probably should have sold. That's a fair point, Dr. Grassi. That's a fair point. In my opinion, he sold it so it could keep going, and he thought better of Iger and Kathy that they would do what he wanted. He had everyone under contract already. He had Carrie Fisher, he had Mark Hamill, and Harrison Ford already under contract to be in the
You
next
didn't
project.
even watch Solo.
Okay, true. All right,
Why
where do
didn't
we
you
go
watch
from
Solo?
So
Wait, why
I'm,
didn't you
sh-
watch
I'm
Solo?
sharing the thing.
I'm not bringing up my whole history with Star
Why
Wars.
didn't you watch Solo? That was
No,
so
no,
good.
I'm sharing
You're
the
trolling me.
concept art.
Oh.
Wait, Max hasn't seen Solo, or Lucas hasn't seen
seen it.
Solo?
I've seen
No,
Solo
Max hasn't
now.
No,
seen
and
Solo.
there's this and this.
Whoa,
That's Bane. That's
Solo was good.
Yeah,
Solo was
is
really good,
fantastic.
This Solo is okay. No, you're
I
absolutely right.
haven't seen it.
No, Degrassi, you're 100% here. He was promised in Hollywood without a contract that they would use his stuff.
Yeah,
And
this
that-
time
that
it's
was-
personal,
that was-
Degrassi. Don't you see
that
these,
was-
these
that
parasocial
he thought
relationships
they
that
were his
happen?
friends.
He wasn't
in show
promised
business.
anything.
It's
Sword to Claudia. I tried to
wasn't
change the
promised
subject.
anything.
No, there's no such thing as.
There's
But that's what
literally proof
Degrassi's
of
saying.
this.
Anything promised is in a contract. If
You're right.
didn't-
You're right. He
didn't
basically
breach,
got
they didn't breach any
cavilled.
contract,
He
so
got
he didn't put it in
cavilled.
the contract. So
Right.
again, Max, you're
He
working
got
through
cavilled.
your
Him,
parasocial feelings.
yes. George
got
Lucas and
cavilled.
Henry Cavill both equally listened
No, he
to
didn't.
what they were being told and led along without on
He
the
got
lines
cavilled.
contract in Hollywood, which is extremely naive and honestly based on where Star Wars
got
started
cavilled.
and how he retained rights to certain aspects.
You
of Star
said
Wars.
George Lucas
George
got
Lucas should
cavilled.
have known better.
George
Lucas
Lucas.
should
How
have-
did George Lucas get cavilled?
because he was promised without that being in the contract.
No, but
He wasn't promised anything.
no, dude. You guys keep skipping the part. He sold it. Okay, that's like saying Cavill had the rights to Superman, sold it, and then got like that's how he would have gotten.
No,
Cavill.
it's a
But
different
no,
circumstance.
It's different.
And
so
he-
it's not like
Lucas-
Cavill. So
and
it's,
to- and
if
to
it's
Lucas-
different,
I'm
then
just
it's
saying
not
that he
like
was
Cavill.
promised something about
He wasn't
the future of
promised.
the character.
Please.
He wasn't promised. But to
Max,
Lucas's
on video.
credit, he
Max,
himself
you don't know what you're talking
admitted that
You guys
his
don't know what you're talking
outlines for the sequel trilogy
You have
You just
extreme
made the
bias
comparison
against
to
not
Cavill.
have
Lucas.
been
You just made the comparison to
successful.
Cavill when Lucas
said that
owned the
himself.
rights. Cavill
That-
never
that's
owned the
not
rights. to
exactly
Superman.
true. Because
That's true.
his
Cavill
outlines
didn't know
were
it.
the
Didn't know
movie.
anything.
So Luke,
No, he
so-
didn't. There's a
His
difference there. I
outlines
agree.
did appear
That's
in
a
the
I agree.
huge
movie.
I'm just
difference.
saying they were promised things about the character when they didn't have a contract. That's how they're.
Oh, Cavill was definitely promised
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes. And so was
100%.
George without it being in the
And so,
contract.
and so was the
wasn't
Batgirl
promising.
guys. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
And,
Who cares?
I will
Yeah.
point
Yeah.
out that Joe, my good friend, has an extreme bias, even though he loves Star Wars, against George Lucas.
No, I don't.
You say nothing good until the sequel trilogy, and they've done everything better with the sequel trilogy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
And it's like basically saying that Zachary Levi will come back when he won't.
Well,
He's already
that's-
here.
He's probably coming back. 'cause
Yeah, he's already
Oh my
here.
God.
Done.
He's already
Let's
here.
go.
Taladia.
Let's go to something else.
Hey,
now.
Taladia,
Zachary
tried
I
to,
have sources
but-
that say that he's
He
in.
didn't, so.
He's their one ticket. Marvel's one ticket to Trump. They need one Trumper in there to get the conservatives to come to Marvel.
Oh my
So
god.
they're gonna hire Zachary. I have sources.
Levi.
Well, here's Zachary Levi and RFK's worst nightmare.
Here we go.
Back monster. This is from like a Mighty Morphin Power.
Yes.
This is
Yeah,
how they
is
view
a-
the world.
Oh my God!
This is,
Separate,
this is from
Greg.
this is from
What if he
Gunn,
gave
yeah.
him AIDS?
Oh,
Wait,
don't
is this
say that.
real?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is an
this is-
actual. This is pre Mighty Morphin Power
This is
Rangers.
What do you think he's
copyright
giving him?
strikes and zero.
This is super,
Oh
this is
my
Super
God.
Sentai. This is Super Sentai.
Super Sentai.
Super
There's
hentai?
actually
OG.
a Max monster.
OG.
I hope this doesn't get me a cop. It's.
What is that?
I don't know.
That's an oil weapon.
This is what's in
Why is he leaking?
RFK's mind of what happens when you get vaxxed.
It's a syringe that flows oil on the masses.
It's like There Will Be Blood with the oil scene.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Oh.
There
Yeah,
will be
come on.
vax. Oh no.
Okay, who is on board for Morbius versus Edward Cullen?
I'm a
I
big
would
fan
go
of
watch-
John Ball's film, so yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know who John Balls is?
No.
My
Only
God,
the greatest movie director
Officer
of all
Ball.
time.
dude, John Balls, dude, he might get nominated this year.
For what?
I still love to see
Kurt-
Morbius.
Morbius was okay.
Critic and
I bet it's decent.
Let me see what else is here. I just canceled my MGM Plus. Is this show good, Larry? Did you hear about this? It's on MGM Plus.
What's the name of
Well,
it?
is this that new show?
The post-apocalyptic epic of 2024.
Can we get the title already? You guys are
Just
Yeah, it's
quiet,
like
yeah.
just
it's
quiet?
like Earth, something Earth.
Let me see what it's called.
it's like it's right on the
Isn't
tip of my
this-
tongue.
Earth abides. Earth abides.
Earth abides. Yeah, like the dude.
Cool.
Except it's the Earth. It might be good. I don't know. Hey, I'm a fan of MGM Plus ever since From, so I root for that channel.
Me too.
All right.
Geeks and gamers.
I have an intense hatred of
When they-
MGM Plus.
When they tweet something out positive, I retweet it. I follow them. It gets to my feed. I don't care. What's negative about this? Just because it's geeks and gamers? Wicked has crossed 350
Look at the
million
cope
worldwide.
in that answer. Look at that. Needs about 700 million
I know,
to break
that's-
even.
No, that is ridiculous.
Max is secretly red pilled.
I thought
from-
that Geeks and Gamers said that if you go woke, you go broke. Because Wicked is
Yes,
as woke as
That's
they
why they're
come.
trying to do the 700 break even little caveat there.
Yeah. There's anomalies.
There's
there.
a spin on
If
this.
this isn't how it's going to be every time that someone on the press tour is a little odd. Which I'm fine with their interviews, but I've
How
seen
much do
some
you think Snow
awkward.
White's gonna make?
What from them holding? Like, who give a yo? Oh
I
my
don't
God,
care.
bro.
I don't care.
Who cares about that? Like, I'm not surprised. Wicked is the most highest successful musical
Yeah.
since Greece. Since
I mean, it has a witch. Witches are hot right now.
So it's the 350 million worldwide, becoming the highest grossing Broadway musical adaptation ever, and then someone is trying to break it down
I've
and
been
needs to
to the
break even.
Broadway. I've been to the Broadway. It's great. Like, it's
Yeah, I still want to see it.
It's good.
Who here's seen Wicked?
I saw
I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Thank God Universal's not doing the 30-day bullshit with this. I'll tell you that much.
Well,
I told you, Joe, they not to worry.
About what?
Alien Romulus
Without this
sequel
being
could
released too early
explain
digitally,
the
it looks like it's gonna
status
stay there for
of
a
the
bit.
engineers.
I think so. It probably will.
Alien Romulus. This is from
Prometheus is
Screen Rant.
canon.
Did you like Romulus, Larry? Did you see that one?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Canon.
I thought it was pretty good overall. It's a little weird at times, but overall, I thought it was good, and I like that it tied the Alien movies to the Prometheus stuff. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Although, can
I
they
think-
explain
I
the
think in the
opening
I think
scene of
definitely-
Prometheus?
Well, it might. There are theories that
might.
Romulus sequel could conclude the prequel story with Rain and Andy finding evidence for the engineer's existence fate.
Yeah, I think it probably
Yeah,
will.
but
I
I'd
think so.
like at least see the opening shot of Prometheus be explained.
I just
Whenever
want
I'm-
David
will.
to teach Andy the flute.
Oh, the flute.
Yeah,
Oh my
David
God.
is the best character.
Oh yeah,
in my
David
opinion.
needs to meet Andy, and they need to go on a buddy trip fighting
tell
aliens.
him.
it's
Oh,
like-
this
for real.
is. I guess
Uh-oh.
that's spoilers.
Well, he
Man
was
in
the-
Yellow, baby.
I didn't know who he was at first. I have to rewatch this.
Man in
Nobody
yellow,
knows
man
who
in
he
yellow,
is.
Man in yellow, man in yellow. Where's this from? Oh, from.
This is from.
This is from.
This
from.
is from.
It's
This
from
was
from.
a really
What's
intense
from?
scene.
I'll
I don't
tell
know
you.
what to take. I don't know what
Where,
to take
where's
from
it
this.
from?
So I'll give you, Max. I'll give you a little bit of insight that the creators they worked on Lost, or at least two of the producers worked on Lost. There was a character called the Man in Black on Lost, which was based on a character
Smith.
from The Dark Tower.
Oh, the
by-
Dark Tower. Okay.
Yeah, The Dark Tower
Stephen
by
King.
Stephen King, but also the Man in Black is also Johnny Cash in real life. But
And Tommy Lee Jones.
as soon as this show started, they were like Boy in White. I'm like, Boy in White, Man in Black, and now they're like Man in Yellow. So it's like they're keeping up the vibe.
They got all the
My
colors
wife
coming.
was getting slightly frustrated with it, Larry, because she was like, "Oh God, this is like Lost. There's never any. They're just asking more questions, no answers." But this is not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, they said that they learned their lesson from Lost, because on Lost they were definitely writing it as they went along, and they've admitted that. And in this, from the beginning, they said we have 5 seasons planned. We have a whole story, and Harold Perrineau, because he was on Lost too. He was like, "I'm not signing up if it's the same thing." And they're like, "No, it's all planned." And so I think it's different. I think they have an end game in mind.
No, I like it. I'm
It's
just feel
exciting.
bad
They're
that
all
I gotta
gonna
wait
fight
now.
Mr. Purple.
This actually
Yeah, it's
was a
gonna
really
be-
good
it's gonna
action
be-
sequence that I'm not.
Oh
gonna
yeah, I
watch.
can't wait to see this. I've been waiting forever.
What is
That
this?
is dog
Baby,
crap.
this is Baby Assassin.
Baby Assassin.
This
Bro,
is the third one.
Edgar-
Nice
Edgar Wright
days.
could
This is-
make
the
better
babies
action
are gonna get killed in this one.
Tom
Possibly.
Cruise could make better action scenes than this.
I hate you.
Oh,
Anthony. I'm kidding.
Joe, they animate Batman the Animated Series complete collection. Do you have it already?
Yep.
Oh, it's 63%.
Wow, that looks great.
I know.
Yo, that looks amazing. I have
30,
a shitty
34 years later.
Wow.
31 years later? Yeah, something like that. It looks good.
Yo, the colors look good.
Perfect.
Was they were they even hinting at a Harley Poison Ivy thing?
You
back
know they
then? I
were.
don't
Look at
remember.
how she's looking at her right there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get outta
yeah.
here. Shit is coded as hell.
Yeah.
The writing was on the wall.
It's crazy how Paul Dano and
shit was queer coded as hell. Thank God.
It
they're
was,
doing
yeah.
it.
Paul
The
Dini
created Harley
and
Quinn. That was
Tim,
amazing.
Bruce Tim.
And good.
Oh, here's something.
Dude, oh my God, I'm so excited for a motorcycle chase in Peacemaker. Please.
Let me bring this up in a big
James Gunn has
What is
listened to
that?
me. James Gunn loves me. James Gunn loves me. He listens to me. Everything I want, he gives me. It's amazing. It's like
this
The
is pretty
Batgirl?
legit.
Are you getting Batgirl?
This is from Peacemaker season 2. This is Peace Cycle. What is this? Is this from the comics, Joe?
Who is that?
Peacemaker motorcycle, or is this
That looks
created
amazing.
for live action?
That looks amazing.
I don't know.
I
if Bruce
expect
is
at
still
least
around.
2 car flips in this.
That looks really, really cool.
At least
It
2?
does.
Is
It's
that
probably
because
gonna be
they don't have
cheesy
the
too.
budget
And,
for
oh
3?
man,
And of
I can't wait to see
course, Harcourt is on the bike too.
Dude, I was thinking too.
That's
because
her.
Is Peacemaker coming out before or after? It's coming out after Superman.
It's pretty much a Superman Peacemaker 1-2 punch.
I was
this summer.
thinking James Gunn, studio head, director, producer, he's all that. If he's smart, Peacemaker will have a scene where he has to go to Metropolis. Oh my God. He's gonna have it there.
This is the bike scene. This is why he needs the bike.
He's gonna have it there and ready. He's gonna have
Oh,
to sit there
Joe,
and
I'm
ready.
so-
Why
did
not?
Joe not want to see this? I don't know.
That could be it.
I think he was tired. So
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm
Um,
calling it perp call right now.
Isn't it
Peacemaker will go to
Superman?
Metropolis.
Superman and in July or June and July, and then Peacemaker in August.
So it's Superman, then it's Peacemaker, so we've got Creature Commandos, then Superman, then it's Peacemaker. That's the 3 projects. Then after that, it's going to be, I believe it's Lanterns, then
Supergirl and Lanterns.
Supergirl, then Lanterns, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty promising that he's saying that Superman is like family friendly, but it's the same universe as Creature Commandos and Peacemaker, which are violent as hell. I think that's cool. That's a good thing.
This has
that
got to
it's
be
like-
one of the
it's the same
coolest.
universe.
This is the coolest set photo I've seen from these projects, though, to have John Cena Peacemaker in costume on the bike. Because I also had concerns that they might go where Peacemaker show where he's in normie clothes all the time. I can't stand that when they do that stuff. When they do too
No,
much.
this looks cool. This looks cool.
So I'm
definitely.
glad he's in costume. He doesn't wear the helmet while he's driving, which would probably be the right thing to do. Safety first, Peacemaker. No, honestly, he's wearing a helmet when he's walking, but not when he's riding a motorcycle.
But this
Max,
is
it's
you're
John
right.
Cena. It's John Cena. You need to see him. You
He
need
is
to
a
see
pro.
him.
You don't need this. You could do a stunt double and have a helmet on and be safe.
No, it
Safety
should
first,
be
everyone.
safe.
Well, you don't know if
also
this is the second
Peacemaker.
part of the chase and he loses the helmet and he's literally turning
Well,
around to go get it.
fair.
Maybe he lost the helmet.
You
Yeah.
need an extra. You need an extra helmet for your passenger Harcourt.
See you, Cyberstyles.
Definitely.
Man, this looks
Maybe it's a slow
dope.
mo shot.
I
They
love
wanna be
how
cool.
stylized and
Zack
flashy
Snyder.
the bike looks too. It's ridiculous looking, but cool.
It makes
too.
it look like Common Rider. That's what it looks like.
That's awesome. I
Yeah,
love
it does.
Kamen
It
Rider.
does look like Akira or Kamen Rider or
I
something
love
like that.
We're gonna
I
get
love-
the Akira slide for sure.
And this is from up. This is not from the production. It looks like someone just snapped this real quick. Man, they had to be quick with their phone to get that. It looks like it was kind of moving a little bit. It's got 2 missiles in the front. It's got awesome wings. This has got to be. I got to
This is the
admit,
coolest thing ever.
let's rate this compared to other DCU vehicles like that we've had before.
Remember
before
when
James
we
Gunn.
never used to see set photos like this?
Other DC
It's free
vehicles.
promotion. It's
Used to
free
be a
promotion,
day
CJ.
where
Free
we
promotion.
just saw
The
movie
obvious
trailers
comparison
and
would be the Batpod.
posters, and that was it.
Is this
Yeah,
cooler
but
than the Batpod?
It helps the industry. Look, if you didn't get the set photos, how would you even know that Batgirl existed?
Boom, roasted.
And reason why people were demanded so much because they saw so many cool action sequences with Brendan Fraser as Firefly.
Yeah, man. Batgirl exists, bro.
released
we
episodes
know it
after
exists because there
Hell
was
yeah.
She exists,
After.
CGH.
That's why they do
She's
the
real.
documentaries.
She's
of
real.
behind the scenes.
Did you guys see the Corridor crew did a trailer, like a full trailer of the Batgirl, and they like added all these scenes?
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. If you go to Corridor Crew, it's like a VFX channel. They made a trailer for Batgirl, and they like
I still
substituted.
really want to see
Don't
Batgirl.
don't trigger pep on that.
No, I want to see it too. I want to see. No, I want to. I wanted to see the Zack Snyder's Justice League
mentioned Hulk and
more
Wolverine
because it's more characters.
How
But
you
I want
trigger
to see
Perp is
Batgirl
misinformation.
as much as I wanted to see. Not as much, but close to what I wanted to see a Snyder cut.
Perfect.
Oh yeah,
I know it was filmed. I know it was almost complete except for the visual effects. I want to see it, especially since Michael Keaton's in it too.
Keaton was so good in the Flash. He was the best part of the Flash.
I heavily disagree with you there. I think
Really?
I think Sasha Kaya's Supergirl was the best part.
Oh, she was great. No, she was great too.
She was okay.
I just thought Michael Keaton did a great job.
He was amazing. He explained the universe in spaghetti.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Well, yeah,
It
that
really
was
worked.
the best.
That was the best description of
And he shouted out one of my album titles.
Based.
He said it's retrocausal, and I was like, "Bam! That's my album title, retrocausal."
Oh, cool.
Yeah, for real. I was freaking out in the movie theater because that's not like a known term.
Send me a link. Do you have MP3s or a CD or cassette or what do you have?
Yeah, we're on like Spot. Do you use like Spotify or Amazon?
I could probably use Amazon. I don't really do Spotify.
Okay, I'll send you Amazon links.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't use Spotify either.
All right.
Fuck that
Let me
shit.
see what else is
Oh
here.
no, Curse Star. I'm sorry.
Find the Alien Romulus VHS comes out this week on Tuesday. So Alien Romulus
looks like
drops this week in
Blu-ray
disc
to me.
formats. I know, but it's coming out in all formats: collectible steelbook and VHS. It's basically covering the whole. The only thing that Alien
already on
Romulus
Disney
is not coming out this week on it's digital, it's Blu-ray, DVD, 4K DVD,
already have it
4K
on
Blu-ray,
Disney Plus.
VHS. The only thing that's not covered is
in
Laserdisc.
Canada.
Who cares about Canada?
Nobody cares about.
We're gonna tear the hell out of you.
How we love thee.
No, but look out for Larry. Who here's looking for a copy of Romulus? I guess Perp isn't interested. He didn't like it much.
First 30 minutes.
I'm trying. My main focus is
I thought
VHS.
Andy was cool.
This steelbook looks great. I think it's a beautiful
Yeah,
looking steelbook, but I
My
don't.
movie theater experience was ruined. So
That's true.
I'd have
Betamax
to
and
rewatch it.
Laserdisc fans, you are left out. I'm sorry. Only VHS,
Max, you getting
digital,
the VHS?
Blu-ray.
There's also the
I'm gonna
stage
try.
theater experience.
I think it's $60 though, and I really don't have the money.
It's a good price.
No, not for VHS. That is not a
Max,
good price.
it's rare. You're never gonna get it again.
Oh my god. Well, Anthony, you
No,
could
you're
you
never
could
gonna
help me.
get it.
Keep telling me to get stuff, but you won't even do like a 99-cent super sticker. So
No, you're never gonna get it.
that's why I haven't
Yeah.
been tape hunting lately, Anthony.
You're never gonna get it.
Is this steelbook with the VHS or is that?
Hey, look,
No,
Akira
no.
slide. Akira
No,
slide.
no.
I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah. People are already doing
Akira
from
slide.
the set photo from Peacemaker season 2. People are already doing their own fan art of
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Peacemaker Akira slide
The
on the bike.
fan base is off the chain when it comes to gun heads. We know.
I
what
would
we're
love
doing
a
with
shirt
the
like
fan
this.
art. We
Plaster
know
this
what
on a
we're doing
t-shirt. Would you
with our
buy this
fan
t-shirt?
films.
Pretty awesome.
Talati, what do you think of this homage to anime with Peacemaker?
T-shirt. I'm tattooing this on my chest, man.
On your
Even though
ass?
wait. What I'll say, right? I'm not a Peacemaker fan. Even though I'm a John Cena fan, I'm not a Peacemaker fan. So, I'm not really interested in Peacemaker.
Saladia, you didn't like Peacemaker?
No, I didn't like Peacemaker.
That's fine.
It's his
Go
best
out.
role.
He played piano and he smoked weed.
And he cried. He had a crying scene.
He cried. He was acting.
It's his best.
I was
acting
impressed.
role.
Taladia does none of those things. Your point? No, he doesn't cry. He doesn't smoke weed.
Yeah,
He
I
doesn't
gotta
play
be a strong
piano.
man. I gotta be a strong man.
A strong man.
Yeah, but it was range.
You don't
That
think
was
Peacemaker's a
range.
strong man?
I gotta be a strong man, innit? That's why I
Salati
gotta
is a strong man. He could at least beat him in that mode.
He's a game. Velati is a hardcore gamer.
You play in
He
hard
could
mode
beat
for
him in that mode
He
too.
doesn't have time for
Talati
piano
only
crying.
plays in hard mode.
Right, Talati crying in
Salati
piano.
is like, I don't have time to cry. I only have time to beat your ass.
That's right.
the only time I got is to, like, for example, I'm really
beat your
interested in
ass.
creature. I got time for Creature Commandos because I'm really interested in that.
Okay.
So I'll be checking that out into the Peacemaker, right?
I think Creature Commandos will be good.
Into the Peacemaker.
You see, the reason why I say that is because I feel that Creature Commando, even though Creature Commandos is the beginning of the DCU, I think people should give it a chance to see where it goes. I know not many fans are, right? But I'm prepared to give it a chance and see where it takes me, you see, and on that journey. And I saw a clip online of Frank Grillo's Rick Flag Sr. I believe someone I can't remember what company I retweeted it. Where it was basically them in the helicopter scene, and I was just like, okay, that's a really interesting of how they handle Weasel. So I'm very intrigued by that, and I'm excited for Thursday, but I'm also upset because Superman and Lois is ending.
You know what? I feel you, Talati, but at least it gets to conclude on its own terms. They probably would have gone more seasons, but at least they get to have an ending, which is more than you could say about Hollywood. It's not like I'm just a Snyder bro. That's my consistent criticism of Hollywood. They just move on, just like RJ earlier. Mortal Kombat. Oh, they're struggling with sales. Just cut your losses and move on. I hate that mentality that all these big corporations. I say give a conclusion of some kind, and then you have an evergreen product. Like if you end a story or a series and you know it's not going as well as it should, conclude it, do a final season. Or like this video game, if you're struggling, do some type of conclusion to put a good taste in people's mouth at the end, so you have a product that's not just cut off. I can't stand that. But anyways, I have to ask Perp here and Larry and Anthony and CJH. Because of this GIF, as you say, GIF or GIF? GIF.
I say GIF, but I'm been corrected.
This has got to be one of the hardest
I think
intros in cinema ever. Of him walking in there with the character intros, is there anything that you could say that matches
Max? To this day, I say time and time again. To this very day, Blade has the best Marvel intro ever.
Yes,
it is so great because it gives you such a variety of tones.
I remember being in the movie theater with my dad. That was one of my
blown
first rated R movies.
Yes,
and the techno music was bumping. It was scary.
It was scary, like the way she's bringing him in, and then she's going in through like the back of the club, and then she's seeing like the kitchen, and then she's seeing like the bodies, like all in these things. Like it was so great, and it's moving so fast because this guy just wants to get laid, right? So he's just following this girl into this club. The way the setup is just perfect because it's
when the
creepy,
sprinklers
scary,
come on. Oh
and
man,
fast paced, and that's before we even get to the action. Just like this dude's perspective was awesome.
That's straight up horror movie intro. If you think about before Blade gets there,
exactly.
before someone gets there to save you.
It is a horror movie. Imagine you're the only guy there, and all these people are just beating you up, and you're the only human in a vampire club. That's crazy scary. And then this dude shows up, and then it turns into the best action.
Can anyone think of another intro that hits like this kind of level of hard? Like another character.
And Wolverine.
What's that?
Deadpool and Wolverine was pretty good. I could see people loving that intro. And another good intro, which is I thought it was a great intro to a kind of mid movie, was Black Widow's intro. I thought was really good too. For a Marvel
in
movie.
Iron Man 2?
No, Black Widow in the Black Widow movie. Her intro with the family, like the two little girls like leaving and all that, like them being a fake family. I thought that was actually really
Blade I thought Blade was the woke movie.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, Cheeseman said X2 Nightcrawler. That was a sick intro.
Nightcrawler scene was good.
Oh yeah, that was a really good intro.
That's not better than Blade though. That's not better than Blade.
Oh, you know what? Dark Knight Joker. I was right on the same wavelength as you, CJH. That is the best intro of the Joker I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, the Dark Knight. Yes, that was
Not
good.
better than
Yes,
Blade.
yes, I agree percent. Yeah.
Oh yeah, him with the mask, and you can tell he's holding it. That's the best.
Natural Born Killers intro. I have to watch that again. I have it on VHS.
Days of Future
Days
Past.
of Future Past.
Eh,
Infinite
pretty
Thanos' intro where he like body slams the Hulk was pretty cool, but not like this.
yeah, this was on another level.
Yeah. Is there any like John Woo type thing intro?
Logan is another one.
Oh, we were doing all cinema. I thought we were just doing MCU.
No, all cinema.
Oh
All
my
cinema.
god, all cinema. Scream,
The
like that
Suicide
intro.
Squad?
The Scream intro is amazing.
Scream intro is really good. Yeah. What's that, CJH?
Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad kind of
Logan.
pissed me off, but that is a good intro if you watch it.
But
Like
the Suicide
after
Squad is dog shit.
It lives up. It
Guardians-
kind of makes
all
them
the
live up to
Guardians
their
of the
name.
Galaxy
He
movies.
literally he went literal with the name Suicide Squad. So I like the intro of the Suicide Squad.
So
No.
regardless
They all
of
just get
how you
murked.
feel about James Gunn's Superman, the opening is probably going to be the best part of the movie
Well, we'll see.
because all his openings have. Been
I
really
tried
good.
to watch. I have Mars Attack on VHS. I actually got it free. I don't have the
They're
cover.
talking about a sequel already.
And I hate Mars Attacks. I don't get why people
What
like
do you
it.
mean?
I don't like Mars Attacks.
Funny as hell.
Do you know Jack
Funny?
Nicholson?
I love
Every
plays two
joke feels
characters in
flat
that?
to me. It just feels.
I think Jack Nicholson felt
and
flat, but everyone
He
else.
plays two
and Danny
characters in
DeVito, he
that.
sucked
if you
in.
like Tim Burton's
Nicholson.
effects, the CG is horror. I know it's intentional. It's like he made this right after Ed Wood that he wanted to make a bad movie.
Yeah, it's like an Ed Wood movie.
Yes.
I think that's what he was
like
going
to watch
for.
Ed Wood. I don't like to
Well,
watch
do
Ed
you
Wood
know
movies.
Mars Attacks is based off of the top cards from the the 60s?
I'll give it another
30s?
shot.
They were cards.
But I just
Yeah,
It's
they were
based on
cards.
cards.
It's a masterpiece? Really?
Based on
Don't get it.
cards.
I'm glad other people like it. I just don't like it. I don't like Mars Attacks.
All right, I'm going to suggest an opener, Equilibrium, where they burn all the art in the first scene.
Oh, good call, Larry. I
And you're just
actually
like,
rewatched
what the hell is
Equilibrium.
going on here?
I like it even better now. And before Elon saved us,
also,
with the current
Mars
Oh,
administration,
so good.
that is where
They
we,
were
that is
always
where we were
going-
heading.
Bale
is
and
burning
Emma
all the
Watson.
roads.
Oh my god, the best.
I like
I'm just-
the I like the intro of Skyfall. I thought it was badass for a James Bond movie. How
Cool,
it kept
yes.
changing vehicles and like the set piece kept like evolving, not just one thing. I thought it was
Inception opening. Yeah, that is a good
cool.
one.
Oh
Chief.
yeah, that was cool too.
Yeah.
Nolan knows how to open a movie.
What do you think, Claudia? Do you think of any
Raiders of
good
the Lost
openings to
Ark?
movies or characters?
Jaws.
Man of Steel. Man of Steel was a great one because
Oh,
I
yeah.
never got to think I saw that much
Matrix.
of Krypton. And,
Yeah, that was good and
Jarrell.
weird. I love that. I
Yeah,
love how
I
weird
love
it is.
Infinity
that
War
part.
intro.
Ryan?
Infinity War.
Jurassic
Oh,
Park.
Pacific
Jurassic
Rim.
Park
War.
is not that good of an intro.
Infinity
Sorry.
War.
I get
Star
it, but-
Wars.
It's a good intro with the raptor and the arm.
Yeah,
That's right from the book.
Doom
Yeah,
Part
Darth,
1, Doom
Darth
Part
Vader's
2.
intro is pretty legit. Yes. The first
Oh.
New Hope.
Glorious Bastards.
Yes, that was a good one.
Yeah, and Glorious
Glorious
Bastards is a good
rules.
intro.
Kill
Saving
Bill.
Private
Kill Bill.
Ryan.
Kill Bill.
You know, we got to talk to Blue Jay. We need to do a tier list on great movie. What do you call them? Openings, I
Intros?
guess.
Opening
Intros?
Prologues,
intros, yeah.
prologues or intros.
Superman the
Superman
Opening
2.
scene.
Is the hard? I have to rewatch hard. I still want to go back. Perp. I've been
Citizen
not
Kane.
going to VHS hunting, but I specifically want to go back to that store that had a mint copy of Hardboiled for $10. I already have a junkie copy for like I paid almost $20 for, and I was like, I already have it. And then
how come no one
do
has
you ever do
mentioned
that? You
Jaws?
pass something up, and you're just like, oh, why did I do that?
Yeah, all the time. Doubles. When I'm like thinking of a double,
No-
like you just.
No
did.
one has mentioned Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws is a great opener.
Jaws, yes. Everyone's enjoying the
2001:
beach.
Space Odyssey.
Yeah. The Road Warrior. Yeah. All right. These are all great. I'm getting really nostalgic. but
Raiders
we
of
should-
the Lost Ark.
Yes.
Dun,
That is,
dun, dun,
that is a
dun,
great
dun,
intro.
dun.
Every
Squirrel
indie
Girl
is
I
is
am
curvy.
absolutely in love with the designs in this game. Let
I
me
don't
just
care
say,
about the
Girl
video
is
game.
curvy. We won.
I
What
am
does this,
absolutely
what does
in
this
love with
person
New
on X
Warriors.
mean when they say that she's curvy and that they won? because the
She's
PC
thick.
won't go good.
You
She's
don't want
thick.
Thank you, Anthony.
She's thick. I know
That's
that.
what he
Twitter. It's Twitter.
But were people thinking that she was going to be anemic or skinny or
Why don't you
something?
just ask him?
You know.
Yeah, just
Let's say-
post
She
your
came-
reply.
Squirrel Girl came with the thickness from Marvel Rivals.
So I'll say this, right? The person who's voicing Squirrel Girl is the person who was going to play Squirrel Girl in the TV show.
Yes, the lady from the AT&T ads. Yeah, and that's the show that was
What?
canceled.
There was going to be a Squirrel Girl.
Lily, I think, AT&T. But yeah, I think I actually am intrigued by the character. I could actually, if she was DC and not Marvel, I could see her in a James Gunn project, but she's a Marvel character. Interesting. Are we actually going to see Squirrel Girl in live action now, though? I doubt
There's
it.
always a possibility, Max.
There's a possibility.
When you have a baby shark dog thing like this, I didn't even know about this.
Baby shark, baby shark.
No, why did you do that?
Yeah. All
Jeff.
right, let me see. Oh, this is nice.
That's Moana.
Louis I. Carvalho, I'm sorry I mispronounced the name, says the success of Moana helped her buy
Adela
a house for her
Azim.
mom. So all you people that say, I don't need Moana 2, I don't mean a Moana franchise, if she still gets the voice of Moana, she bought a house for her family. And she used to live in a 1-bedroom apartment in Milani
Yeah,
when I was cast.
RJ. Yeah,
I slept in the
RJ.
bedroom. My mom slept on the couch.
Another
All you
job.
people that
Yeah,
say
RJ.
Moana 2 shouldn't exist,
And the
think
live
about
action
this.
too.
Think about the voice actress that
And the
plays
live
Moana's
action, too. She's
mother
getting a cut of
sleeping
that.
on a couch.
She could have got another job.
She's getting a cut of that live action
And
too,
did the same
RJ.
Mhm.
And you want to keep that away from her, RJ.
You're denying Moana's live action counterpart the actual voice of Moana
Where's
a
RJ?
bed
Wait,
for her
someone
mother.
Wake him up.
My mom slept on the couch. She gave me everything. I bought my mommy a house. She's happily
Someone wake
retired.
up RJ and tell him.
That's a beautiful story. I'm going to go
Who
support
cares?
Moana. I care. I would see the Moana 2 or the live action. You know,
Okay. You got to see Terrifier 3 first.
yeah.
Actually,
I
no,
do.
you guys see All Hallows Eve first, and then you watch Terrifier 1. Then you watch Terrifier
What
2,
is this?
Okay.
and then you
Oh,
watch
please.
Terrifier
Why
3.
do you like this stuff?
PewDiePie has labeled Joe Rogan dumb after listening to the Joe Rogan podcast.
Okay, I don't get it.
Cool.
But I don't even think, is PewDiePie even relevant anymore?
I mean, you
Yeah,
just
he
look what
is.
you're doing.
He's,
Look what you're
he's one
doing.
of the biggest YouTubers.
It was
Look
on
what
my
you're
Twitter.
doing. Look
I
what
don't
you're
know
doing.
what I'm doing.
Look what you do. You liked it.
I did like it.
James Gunn, Gunhead. We don't break. We don't bend. We don't fold.
Take me back. Look at this Best Buy ad. Look at these.
Who
Look
was
at the
PewDiePie?
PewDiePie. He was
PewDiePie.
he was the biggest YouTuber 5 years ago.
His biggest videos
Wow.
are PUBG.
I've been
video,
out of
apparently.
I've been out of touch.
His
I
biggest
have to
video
look
is a
him up.
PUBG video. Look it up.
Look at these VHS ads
I'll
for
look at
Best Buy. $5.99. Straw Dogs. Young Frankenstein. Predator 2. Buffy. I still have to find
Buffy.
Buffy. Omen. Alien Nation.
That's Buffy.
The good. I don't want the
Nice.
Good Son.
Dude,
I
did they
don't
have the
see it.
shadow?
The Good Son was great.
All right.
Is that Phantom with Billy Zane? Is that the Phantom with Billy Zane, yo?
I have that, but I don't see it there.
That's
Where
a
is
good
it?
one.
Wait, have you guys seen the pictures of Billy Zane as
Yeah.
What's his face? Lex Luthor.
Look at the
Yeah,
look
no,
at
no,
Genesis.
Jor-El. What's his name?
122 for Sega
Yeah, I know
Genesis.
his name. It's Godfather. Oh my god.
The
his name
Godfather,
is-
dude. He's playing him. Billy Zane,
He was
baby.
in that movie, The Score. Oh
Look-
my god, it's driving me
look-
nuts.
look-
Robert
look
De
at this.
Niro, Ed
Oh
Norton.
fuck, we should forget his name. He's a rapist
know, he's a
anyway.
legend.
Oh
No
no,
one
God.
cares about
I got high.
VHS.
People care about
Brando.
VHS.
That's
Brando.
it.
Thank you.
Larry, do you collect VHS?
no,
not
but
yet.
I have a lot of VHS tapes that I'm sifting through
Jimmy
that I want
Dante,
to
thank
contribute to your collection.
Jimmy
Ooh.
Dante, loved him in Streetcar.
Look at
Yeah, I
I
mentioned the
didn't know
score,
True
Anthony
Lies
Cheeseman.
had a
What do you want?
special clamshell edition. So I
Yeah,
want to find
Cheeseman.
that and the Abyss. I want
Duarte.
to find that.
Jimmy Duarte.
I
love
mean,
that actor.
Brando is great, but he's a nut.
He's no
so
Jimmy Duarte.
screw him.
Do you ever see
Yeah.
Streetcar Named Desire?
Yeah.
Jimmy Duarte.
This was a great thing to retweet. It's December 1st, everybody.
That's Batman.
Yeah. That's the Batman.
Yeah,
Keep-
that's the Batman from the Flash.
Ooh,
That goes hard. That's a good intro.
it's pretty awesome.
Oh,
Herb, have you seen the show
we
of
talked
shows?
about this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, have you seen your show of shows parody of the Streetcar Named Desire? Is great.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Your show of shows. You got to look it up.
I will. Thank
This
you.
is an old Trek gatekeeper, Robert Meyer Burnett. I still like Robert Meyer, but he really does not like New Trek. And Spock
He also
is
doesn't like
Bacon
Goonies.
Girl. Wait, what?
He also doesn't like Goonies.
Yeah. Who? Robert
All
Meyer
right,
Burnett?
it's 1 a.m. I got to get going, guys. You're the best.
Yeah.
Peace
I
out,
love-
Herb.
I love everyone. Chat, you are insane today, chat. You were just unhinged. Chat,
and
I can't believe
Wolverine.
you let him get away with that stuff, Max.
The best
The
chat.
chat was
Wolverine
absolutely
is gonna
unhinged
happen.
today.
Really?
I have never
didn't
been
notice.
in a more offensive community, and
I want
thank
it
you guys
more
for that. I love
offensive and unhinged.
Where did he go? Okay.
He's
He
gone.
just he's
All right.
gone.
So
Vanished
Robert Meyer
like
Burnett
Batman.
is very
I'm
upset.
heading out
with-
as well. I've been summoned. So
Summoned
Summoned.
to the
yeah.
Sci-Fi Network.
Mhm.
Take care, Talada.
Oh, all right, cool.
I thought maybe somebody did like magic and they're like, ooh, wow.
No. Anyway,
All right, have
take
a
care,
good one,
everyone.
Claudia.
Like the
I'll
Evil
see you
Dead.
guys later. Peace. Make sure you like and
See ya.
subscribe.
Yeah. We're a little extra time on the member stream tonight. I went a little bit later than I was anticipating. But this is the new Spock in Strange New Worlds doing a happy food dance about bacon. Smoky
What?
and salty and sweet. And this is an ad for Paramount Plus. And this is what Robert Meyer Burnett says is everything wrong with New Trek in these big corporations that own IP. Why would Spock and then proud barbecue dad nod and soft and crispy? This doesn't offend me, but I can understand if you're like really like, what if you saw Batman talking about crispy bacon? Like, what the hell? You know, if
Is
you're a
this
huge
from the
Batman-
show?
I don't know. He's eating bacon.
Or is it just like an ad?
Does it matter, Larry? If it's an ad or if it's for the show, is it?
Has he ever?
No, I think you're right. It's a little weird either way.
It's a little, I mean, it doesn't bother me. I love Spock. I love Leonard Nimoy. I don't see.
And I
Leonard
love
Nimoy
bacon.
doing this. And I love bacon too.
So I can't, but still, it's a little weird.
Yeah, so I understand, but this just doesn't offend me. I don't know what this is for. Is this from is this from it? It's kind of getting uncomfortable how he's devouring that bacon. Like Spock wouldn't do that.
It's almost like a Kitchen Nightmares or what's it called? Hell's Kitchen episode with starring the Star Trek crew.
Oh, Larry, did you see Why Do I Feel Nauseated? Maybe that's Star Trek fans feel nauseated. This is Robert
Maybe.
Meyer Burnett on New Trek feels nauseated.
I can see it.
So let's get to his comments here. This is everything wrong with America in a few seconds. People who were afforded the ability to work on one of the greatest entertainment IPs of the last century wrote this swill and then made talented actors perform it, is how he responds to this.
Oh my god! I love how he puts it on the whole
I
country.
retweeted it. Larry, do you know the band Knocked Loose?
No, I don't think so.
You need to check out the Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Okay.
Because Jimmy Kimmel had a band on, like he has bands on, all right?
Uh-huh.
And they are pretty like hardcore screamo heavy metal, like.
Nice.
And then you know who Poppy is?
Uh-huh.
They brought on Poppy, and they were both screaming together, and it offended the Jimmy Kimmel regulars so much that they went on and demanded an apology for Jimmy Kimmel for making their kids cry.
No way.
Yes, it's a thing.
Oh my god, I gotta look this up.
I actually want to do a reaction with you and Bruce on it. I already
Oh,
saw
I'd
it.
love to. Let's
but
do
check
it. I haven't seen it. So if you want, I won't watch it.
Yeah, Knocked Loose is a pretty. They're pretty cool.
I'll wait.
Actually.
I'll wait for a reaction with you guys.
Hey,
I'll be
Voltaire.
fresh.
Yeah, so it's a pretty. We probably got to get on that because it stays old now. But everyone was talking about in the music community is like.
Wow, I
oh,
haven't even heard about that. That sounds nuts.
I was
I'm
like,
in on
really?
that.
I saw a different reactor watching it, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then at the end of his reaction, he said, oh, and people were upset by this. And I was like, really? And then I started looking at videos of mothers complaining that Jimmy was upset and was trying to. We enjoy the Jimmy Kim or their son Timmy, and that Timmy was upset because he likes
Timmy likes Jimmy.
Jimmy Kimmel show, and they usually have respectful new musicians on, not this. And then there are people like screaming isn't singing, and just.
Oh man, I gotta see it. Oh, we should react to that together. That'd be great. I'll hold off on that.
Okay.
Awesome.
Do you know
Timmy likes Jimmy?
Yeah. Do you know what they were saying a pig squeal? Do you know what a pig squeal is when you're doing music?
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah, he did like a breed, like on Jimmy Kimmel, and
That's insane.
I was like, still don't know if that was just completely him or he did some voice modulator by his microphone.
It might have been. It could have been a mix of both. But that's amazing that Jimmy Kimmel would have that on, because normally I'll say Seth Meyers has like metal drummers guest on. He'll have like the Mastodon drummer for a week.
If you want to set up the stream, I'll end this stream soon, and we could just react to that right now tonight.
Yeah, I'm down.
Bruce, if you want to set up the stream, send me a link on Twitter, because I'm not going to react with Larry until we can react together.
Brucifer, it's early. Come on, man.
Come on, Bruce. If you want to set that up, text me.
It's not early, but it's early for us.
Because
Yeah.
I would love to get your reactions.
I'm down.
Set up a pre-recorded StreamYard and send it to me on Twitter. And then as soon as I end here, we'll go to record it.
Hell yeah.
If you're ready, or we'll have to wait till tomorrow night or Tuesday night or something. I don't know. But it's
Well,
popular
down any
now.
day.
People are talking about it right now.
It's a hot topic.
It is a hot topic.
So we gotta go.
Because the Jimmy Kimmel fans were so upset that their sons and daughters were like trying to watch Jimmy Kimmel. Nice, respectful music.
How is Jimmy Kimmel
There's people moshing.
It's late
There's
night.
people moshing. I was like,
Oh
what?
my god, that's amazing.
They for some reason had an outside Jimmy Kimmel audience, like for the concert. I don't know. It was weird.
Oh yeah, well Letterman did that for a while. He would do like an outdoor. I remember I actually went to see Letterman. He had Rage Against the Machine in the street next door. And I was like a high school kid, and it was like election day, so we were all off from school, and we all went, and we went to the show, and it was in the street next door, and like the cops were not prepared for the Rage crowd, and it like became like a riot, and the cops were like fighting the kids. It was crazy. And it was all because Rage was on Letterman, and they thought it would be fine to have a crowd outside. But I guess now it's safer to do the outside. I think Jimmy Kimmel has like an outside stage.
Yeah. I didn't know. It was just interesting to see. Like, I'm not like in love with the band, but I think they're talented. I thought it was it was a very cool performance, especially.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I'm interested to see it, and also if you get that reaction, that's already something special.
Paul Walter Hauser, Living in Hell Now. This sweet, lovely dove movie will be swallowed in the presence of films like Poor Things and The Substance. Why is he dogging on that? It's weird. He's the guy from Cobra Kai, and that's going to play Chris Farley, I think. Robert Zemeckis, thriving in this climate, is asking a dandelion to survive in a nuclear bomb.
Let's be honest, like Robert Zemeckis hasn't been the same. So
Well, he's like propping this movie up, like saying it's like amazing, and I just don't see it.
I haven't seen it.
I like Zemeckis, but his recent offerings are kind of like I don't like.
Yeah, bro.
His animated stuff has the Uncanny Valley thing that seems odd. like the Polar
Yeah, I think he
Express.
should stick to doing that. Instead
And
of
then he
doing
does
that.
this de-aging thing with Tom Hanks and what's this her
It looks
name?
good. Like that de-aging
Robert
looks good, dude.
Robin.
Yes.
Wright. She's not Penn anymore.
I
think they're great actors,
I do
but
not see this movie making $600 million.
well, they're saying if it came out 30 years ago, it made hit 600
I
million.
don't think so.
Oscar recognition. Maybe audiences today are too cynical. It's a beautiful movie, high concept ambition, deeply intimate resonance. It's weird to me. It's from one angle of the house, and it tells like the whole story. It feels like a camera's just in your house for 30 years. You know, no one even cared. Okay, moving on. I think we're gonna end soon. That's a cool fish tank. I almost want to get a fish tank again and put Jason Voorhees in there.
Ooh, Jason fish tank, yeah.
And this is how a lot of us feel after the holiday week. Get ready for the work week. Really, we're on Monday already. This is completely how I feel. You know. That's an awesome dog, though. Oh, there was something in this Rescuers I didn't know about.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I recreated that.
Sure.
Family movies at Walmart. Terrifier.
Max exposed.
Fun for the whole family. Did you watch it, Larry?
No, I haven't seen any of the Terrifiers yet.
I have to this soon.
I think I'll watch it with you for the first time, probably.
Are you available Wednesday night?
Eve.
Probably.
Okay.
All Hallows Eve is the first one.
Let me know what night you're doing it, because I'll either be watching or I'll be on with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous about it. 20 years ago,
Me
the
too.
very first DVD steelbook was released. I didn't know Hero was the first steelbook.
Ooh, Hero was great. Did you guys see that in the theaters?
Bruce, to be fair, he said I was summoned. Are you running to react to that, Bruce, with me and Larry? Let me know. Okay. We'll be
Dude, Hero. Did you guys see Hero in the theaters? That was amazing.
No. I've seen it, but I don't think I've seen anything.
That movie, holy God, it's awesome. I mean,
Jackie
Jelly
Chan.
Rolls in general, but also Jackie Chan. Yeah,
Jackie Chan breaking concrete with an egg, and he didn't break the egg.
He's the best.
He didn't break the egg. He throws it in the air. More
he's
concrete.
like
Bam.
He's like a wizard. That's crazy.
That's why he's in Karate Kid Rivals.
Yeah, even at his age, he's still better than everyone, probably.
I'm glad he's returning Karate Kid. I think after Karate Kid Rivals, you're going to see Rush Hour 4 get made and all that. There's going to be a Jackie Chan renaissance. There was a movie that came out a few years ago where he's like takes a little bit more of a harder turn, but I don't think that's what you know what I'm talking about. I don't even see the movie, but he's trying to save his daughter. Sort of like
it was recent. He was like using guns,
but I don't think that's why people like Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan like the fun, the abilities, you know. And I think the Karate Kid Rivals is going to capture that.
I agree. I think, I mean, if you can look on YouTube also for like Jackie Chan working with his stunt team, it's amazing videos.
You're so full of it, Bruce. James Gunn did not pop on William Stream. If he did, that's amazing.
Oh no. It could happen. You never know.
No, it's not. It's Taladia.
It's probably not.
It's Taladia.
Or it could be
with Howard the Duck in their as their profile icon.
It could be fourth.
Yeah.
Or Clint. I'm gonna rat them out right now.
It's probably I think it's Clint. Yeah.
But there's some great videos online of Jackie Chan like rehearsing with his stunt team and like going over stunts that he did in movies where it's like he's falling down a mountain or like jumping off a train, and it's like they show you how like how they really did it. It's unbelievable. Those guys are amazing.
Look at this rubber ducky
See
as a
the whole
xenomorph. That's pretty intense. I like it.
Ooh, that's cool. I'd buy that.
Oh, here's some good news. This is a great fan image. I know this is not real. This is free, but this is how I feel she's going to look when we see the first image. I'd be surprised if they went to traditional casting and they didn't let her have and then they gave her short hair. I'm not opposed to it, but I think it's going to be a long flowing like this. I think
MCU lines with all the
MCU lines on this costume. I think this matches up to what they did for Corn Sweat Superman. But she looks great.
They gotta line it up. It's got to match his look.
But James Gunn confirms Rob Hardy will be the cinematographer of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I am looking forward to this more than Superman. Besides the other characters in Superman, I'm looking more forward to Supergirl because they did have the successful CW show, which people, mixed results on it. But she hasn't had a movie since that one-off back when Christopher Reeves, I mean, she was in Flash, but that wasn't her movie. This is her movie. I'm so excited. And Millie Alcock from House of Dragons, I'm a fan of. What's that?
She had the TV show.
TV show?
Supergirl?
Yeah, that's what I said. CW, Supergirl.
Old school.
No, you said.
Oh, no. I thought you meant the old school.
Well, she hasn't been in a feature-length movie since the one from when Christopher Reeves is around.
Yeah,
but what do you think? What do you think of this image? I think she looks great. I actually really like House of Dragons, but I think it was better when
this is not even. This is the AI image.
I know it's fan. I don't even know if it's AI. It's photoshopped at the very least.
No, it's AI.
But it looks great. It looks great, though. I mean, but it helps you. It helps you, Anthony, to put it in your mind of how she's going to look. Yeah, it's a tool to show what she's going to look like. I think she looks really accurate to the part and looks amazing.
Yeah, I think she'll be great.
What do you think, CJH? Are you excited for Supergirl?
I never understood the idea of Supergirl until recently with the Supergirl show.
Mm-hmm.
Because they explained that they sent her to protect Kal-El.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she was sent first.
So
but she looks
before,
younger.
I never understood it because I always pictured Kal-El as the last survivor.
Yeah, it's I have to rewatch the origins. It's a little confusing because she was sent before, so she should have been older. But she's Stasis.
He's officially the last son, but she was off record, I think.
Clark is older that she looks.
Although it's a little,
and that too. He's older than
and she's called girl, and he's called man because
he's older than her. But
she's in some kind of stasis or something for a while in her ship or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is James Gunn actually confirmed this rumor. It was a rumor first. Cinematographer Rob Hardy was joined the crew of Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. His credits include Annihilation, Ex Machina, and Civil War. It is, yes. So, this will be the last. This will be the last topic. Oh, you don't want to know about this, Larry?
No. I was just like, holy crap! Look at that picture. What's going on there? No, but I was just going to say real quick about Superwoman, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. The cool thing is about that is that I think that's based on a single comic. Whereas the Superman movie, he's probably going to combine a bunch of stuff. But Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, I think he's just adapting a specific comic, which I think that's pretty interesting. I think it'll be good. I think she'll be good. I think Millie Alcock is good.
Yeah.
That is. But yeah, are these two flirting? What's happening?
Well, to be fair though, with your point there, Larry, there's been so many iterations of Super on the big screen. They want to. I feel like they're open to doing different things. Where there's such a strong comic run with Woman of Tomorrow that apparently it did really good sales even before James Gunn announced it and was highly regarded. That they're like, we have to stick to this story.
I think that's great.
So I think Supergirl has higher hurdles to overcome than Superman.
No,
honestly.
it might, but I think as you said, I think that's a great thing that they're like, this is doing well in the comics.
we should bring that into the movies and like to have them connected. It's like it might mean that one day we'll get an absolute Batman movie, you know, or because those absolute comics are doing really well. It's like maybe we'll get an Elseworlds, you know, absolute Batman or something. And it's like, I'm not saying that that's what I want more than anything else. I'm just saying it's good that they're listening to what the comics.
Good news,
say.
Larry. Bruce did create a link to do the reaction, so we can have it timely.
Nice.
But this will be the last topic for tonight, unless Anthony or CGH has something else they want to cover real quick.
I don't.
No, I just after the show, I wanted to show you something.
So what's going on with these two? Because her arms look like, you know,
There's something she's giving her
Lucifer.
they're giving the Rick Flag Senior the F me eyes almost.
I mean,
something's going on in this picture.
And I watched a lot of cast interviews for Creature Commandos, and apparently the voice actor said James Gunn directed them for these scenes. He's like more intense, longer, more licking, but they were also talking about the weasel scene too. So
no, they were licking their hands.
No, there's some other stuff going on. They're like harder, longer. Those are the type of directions that James Gunn was giving these voice actors. So I'm really,
it's for the voice actor. You're right.
Yeah, so I'm really thinking that this scene is not just a quick scene, and people are like, "Oh, really, James Gunn?
This is the scene he was talking about."
So James Gunn's Creature Commandos will feature hard S scenes, but I'm saying just S so I could put this as a clip out.
I mean, it probably will. It has like violence. I mean, what's the difference, really?
And Princess Alana Rostovic, the adult animated from DC Studios, they've used Max December 5th on Max. Is there any potential people?
There's still a lot of people that view cartoons for kids, so I don't think this will.
This is like Invincible. It's all adult.
To be fair, I'm okay with this, but I want this as a topic for you, Larry, Anthony, CJH. Is there even some potential backlash to a new version of DC when it's this? Because I'm not even talking about the Snyder heads,
backlash because it's
the
a
gun nuts,
cartoon.
and the Snyder, because you're saying this is the very first project in your new DC. What are you doing, James? I thought DC would be for everybody. You know, this is very much not for everybody. This is for a specific audience.
I will say one thing. I learned recently from watching Gunn interviews that it all just kind of came to be the way it was. Like, it wasn't like his idea that like, I'm going to have a DCU and I'm going to start with Creature Commandos. It was like
have a hardcore S scene with animated characters.
No, I think they were like, I think after he did at least according to Gunn, he said like after Suicide Squad, they were like, do you want to do something else? Maybe animated. And he said, ooh, how about Creature Commandos? That's a weird thing. Do animated. And then he became the head. So it's like Creature Commandos just kind of happens to be the first thing. I don't think that was his plan. And I think that's cool if he's saying that, like, yeah, Creature Commandos is like bloody and violent and there's sex. Like, it's like Invincible, like an adult animated thing. But then we're doing Superman, which is family friendly. And they're all different.
They said BVS was too dark at the beginning for DC. Some people just do not view DC, even though in the comics, and I think Bruce could in a lot of comic readers could say there's different tones and different comics for DC. Not all DC comics are the same.
100%.
There's different runs. But
100%.
if you're thinking about the movies and the TV shows, this is going to be a hard pill to swallow for people looking for a new version of DC.
Well, that's something. I mean, that's related to something that I've been thinking about for a long time, which is, you know, he's been saying that like Peacemaker to Peacemaker season 2 will address the switch, right? Like, he's literally said that. He said like Peacemaker 1 was DCEU, Peacemaker 2 is DCU, and we'll address the switch. And I'm like, kids don't watch Peacemaker. Like, that's for adults. So how are you going to explain it to the kids?
Most people aren't going to know about the switch,
And I'm still kind of wondering, like, how is he going to make it clear?
So really, even though
kids?
He's promoting Creature Commandos, really the start of DCU is still Superman.
Yeah, I
Or
think
for the-
Superman is the real. I think he's saying like, it's official, but under the radar. Like this is DCU too, and that's his way of saying like Peacemaker is also DCU because
But I
Peacemaker
think
is
I think
violent
if
as
he's
shit.
I think if he's doing his job though, even though I want to see threads and how this grows from Peacemaker season 2 and Creature Commandos, I think if you're
Yeah.
doing your job for the general audiences, you got to have everything in
You're
Superman.
not also.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
Like
not realizing as well.
he has to make it clear for the main audience.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What were you
CJ.
saying? I'm sorry.
Sorry. You're not
No, go for
realizing also the mindset of the general public right now as well. They're not gonna. To them, cartoons are still for kids, and this is a little bit too much for general public.
Animation.
Yeah, but
does not
Superman's
get-
going to be for kids. Superman is
Animation-
family friendly. He already said that.
No, but I think what CJ is saying that people
Just
are
the
not gonna like
mindset
this.
currently.
There's a lot of unfairness put on animation, American animation. Like it can only be a certain thing. They pigeonhole. They like to put it in a box.
That's true. That's
and
yeah,
animation
yeah.
around the world is different. Like anime,
Yeah.
there's so many different types of animation. And
What I mean is, like, this
That's
could
true.
have been a show like a couple years ago. Now I don't think the mindset.
well, to be
is
fair, it
completely
also
different.
depends
That's a
on
good
how
point.
it's presented on Max. Like if you're looking for DC and you're like, oh, Creature Commandos, I could instantly see parents putting this on without checking the description, to not know what it
Yeah.
is. Like they really got to label this well.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll just say, like, last thing, like, just summing up what I was saying, like, it's really interesting to me that, like, I have nephews that love DCEU, and they don't know that, like, Superman's changing. And, like, they kind of get it. They get that there's another Batman. They get that the Batman is separate from Batfleck. But they don't know there's going to be another new Batman. And I, like, can't really explain it to them because they're like, and they even said when I showed them the Superman, I mean, Legacy, it's not Legacy anymore, but like Superman footage, and they were like, I think it's a new actor, but it's the same Superman. And I like don't really want to tell them, like, no, it's a different Superman. It's a different because the thing hasn't explained it yet. I'm not going to explain it. Let the thing explain it. And then he says, oh, well, Peacemaker explains it. And I'm like, well, the 8-year-olds don't watch Peacemaker. So you better explain it like in Superman and Batman that this is a different universe. Like, but I still have faith in him. I think it's cool that he's like, listen, everyone, this is new ZCU. And it's like some of it is rated R. Like, I think that's awesome.
Bruce, you do have a point about Harley Quinn's a hit, Kite Man's a hit, animation won't matter. But they're violent and funny and crude humor. But
Yeah,
they're
it was a
adding
hit,
like
a
it depends on
year
how the
ago. It's
scene
just-
goes. Yeah.
It's just society is a little bit different right now. It's a little
I think
closed-minded right
for CGH, I know you're a little doom and gloom based on the way the world is now, but if you're talking about art and if you start censoring it, you're going to get a majority of the public fighting back against that, I believe. But I do think this is.
I don't know. In this case, the mindset, like I said, the mindset for cartoons is that it's for families and kids and
What about
and the mindset currently is a little bit hostile. So,
But
Well,
have you guys seen Harley Quinn?
Yeah, it's violent.
I haven't
it's
watched
humor,
that,
but it's
that's
not
like more adult, right?
as far as I know. There's not
exactly,
like
Bruce. For the audience is dumb. They just
there's not
want
like
their
really
hand
intense sex scenes, but like I think there are here.
But isn't Harley Quinn like more like it is more for adults though, right? The animated one.
Yeah. Somehow that marketed right where people understood that. Yes.
See, that's what I
Yeah,
think. Maybe
again,
they're like
the
that does
mindset
well.
Currently is different in
I
society.
mean, I'll just tell you, I've always been more for adult animated. Like ever since Spawn, I've been
Yeah,
like,
that's
why
true.
aren't there more like adult animated stuff where you really care about them? Like, and it's like Invincible. I don't know if you guys like Invincible, but I thought that was great.
I know, Bruce, but anime, even though it's more popular than ever, it's still not mainstream. The anime audiences understand that, but families don't. Families that own Max subscriptions, people that own Crunchyroll understand what they're
Yeah,
getting.
because the second like they get a whiff of it, they're gonna force them to cancel it.
Well,
You know what I
Anthony,
mean?
what do you think? Are you looking forward to Creature Commands? What do you think of having content like this in it? Do you think it's okay, or
I
like
mean,
I'm okay
I
with
mean,
it, but
I mean, I'm okay
you
with it.
think
I mean, it
the
doesn't
audience
matter.
are going to respond well to that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna do good. Viewership wise, I don't know. We have to see, wait and see, but I think it's gonna be well. I mean, hopefully it's a good show. I'm not gonna call it the greatest thing of all time, but like people will be online.
Did RJ
after
do that?
air probably. So I don't mind the gore stuff. I really don't mind it because I see a
I
ton of
mean,
violent shows out there.
again, that's like the glorification of violence and all that. That's
Oh, I didn't
it's
know.
gonna
I
be a
missed the
big
new seasons.
shift.
Now I really want. That's a
It's gonna
selling
be a
point
big
for me.
shift on things.
Yeah, but like there's a difference between glorification of violence and just showing violence, and showing how horrible it is. It's not glorifying it if it's showing how bad it is.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how
But
it's done.
You get what I'm trying to say. The
No,
society clearly, is going a
Oh, yeah.
direction.
No, I know what you
More
mean. Like if
conservative?
it's just more towards ultra violence, like I'll
I
be like,
think
that's
I
bullshit.
see my interpret, and then we'll end here, CJH. I interpret that the results of what happened last month is more of people going against establishment than more towards censorship and conservatism. So I think if they actually start implementing some of this, that their approval ratings are going to go down and people are going to revolt against that, the mainstream and the majority of people will. There are some people that want that want everything censored and more conservative, but I think my interpretation is it
Now
was
is
a
not
big
the
FU
best time for
the
James Gunn to release something like this. Is all I'm saying.
Well, we could go on and on, but thank you, CJH, Larry, Anthony, because me and Larry and Bruce have to react to a music video.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I appreciate all you members being here. Thank you for the support. This week is going to be an amazing week for MME. I hope. I appreciate all the support I get. Thank you. And
Let's
member
show you
streams
something after the show, though.
And I'm thinking about doing, Larry, tell me if you think this is a good idea, CJH and Anthony, instead of just only members mailbag, do member topic video, like a video dedicated to your topic.
Oh, yeah.
It could be a hot topic. It could be whatever.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know, no
down
political.
for it.
No politics, religion, stuff like that, but anything else. on
Hell
entertainment. Okay, so that if you guys want that as a member benefit, let me know. And I will do, separate from the mailbag, I will do members hot topics or something.
All right. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
And Anthony, I really appreciate the 99-cent super sticker. Really helped me out of a hole of demonetization with your swearing.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
I'll play you on PlayStation soon so I could kick your ass, Anthony.
We'll see.
You play some
Anyways,
fighting games? Okay. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good week. Get some good deals. It's still Cyber Monday. We'll see you.
Yes, indeed.